Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Anime Lately Podcast, your ultimate hub for all things anime and beyond. Where you're joining us for the first time or you're a returning listener, we're excited to have you on board for another exciting dive into the world of animation and pop culture conversation. This is episode 168 of the Anime Lately Podcast. Brace yourself for character debate, side conversation, and a dash of chaos. And the theme of this month continues to be love. Because here in this studio, we love and represent. We love the rom-com. And for this episode, today's episode you guys are listening to is a tier of a twist of the top 48 list of the top. Are they correct? Are they in the correct ranking? Or are we going to give our own opinion? We might also give a top rom-com in anime and media, and a few otaku big news but central that came out over the past week, state of play, and a few of the things that dropped. So was it actually worth to talk about, or would it be better to skip? So without further ado, engage with us, share this episode, bring your friends, bring your abuelas, bring your primos, bring your grandchild. Let's make this day unforgettable, and all powered by AniMa W3 Studio. And catch every new episode every Thursday on YouTube and audio feed, wherever you listen to. So let's get to the show. As your host, Legend Vash, I'm all about love and peace because we got the fucking Monkey King is here. Daima is the GOAT for bringing back the GT canon, but better. Bless your soul, Toriyama. Rest in peace. Thank you for being here. And let's meet our panelists. We have the returning co-host. We have special guests recurring. And we have Memory and Kate that feels like he's part of the team, but also being a part-timer or like a guest.
What am I?
Like, it's going to be questionable. But Walkers, introduce yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and ignorant children of the Isles, how is it going? It is your world champion Watkins here, and this Valentine's Day, don't worry, nobody showed, but I'm still gonna have some fun. Let's get this party started. It's an orgy for one.
Copy. Yeah. All right. Crash, our recurring guest. Introduce yourself.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is. It's your boy Crash, aka the Hispanic Assassin, on the run, hiding from cops by throwing himself in the random car trunk, getting driven to a mysterious Colombian bar, where he gets drunk out of his mind, loses his wallet, and unfortunately walks home in the unsettling cold that is North America. So yeah, that was my day today. How's your day going, guys?
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain all of that, because
Bam!
you ended up in a trunk and then in a Colombian bar, and now you're just here all wrapped up like a ninja. Like what secret mission were you on?
Chat, I
The
wish.
Hispanic Assassin may not reveal his secret.
That was just a cover-up.
Good. You caught the trap question.
Never reveal your secrets or post your crimes on social media where everyone else can see what you're doing and cops and other people can see what you're doing, so then it could come back and bite you. Hey, not always the smartest thing.
Yes,
Exactly. The rappers. And also don't sing and rap about your crimes either. Just say. But our recurring guest, Neko as well, likes to be here. She wants to talk about love, so that's why she's here and wants to represent it. She believes in it, has the faith in it. Right, Neko?
Yes, of course. Look, it's to me, Neko. Of course, your girl that watches anything and everything. Of course, I'm here for the love. I'm a February baby, and I have to represent, I have to. And I love shipping and love, so let's get to it.
And like we said earlier, our special guest that has been now a few times on Off the Bench, his second time on the Anime Lately Podcast. Glad to have you back. Glad that you're interested to talk about love. You're big on that. You're big on the rom-coms, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of through with this month already, though. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I am in here. Hired gunman or something. I don't know, honestly. Hitman for hire to talk about these things. But I appreciate y'all having me again. Always a good time. Of course, I'm ready. I'm ready to talk about this tier list because we may have some issues. We may have some issues with some of these rankings.
We'll get spicy.
Yes, we will, chat.
Yeah.
I
No,
was
you've basically become the shelter to our slowpoke tail. So eventually we will evolve into a slowbro.
My boy.
nice
I
reference,
like
Walkers.
that.
Now we're on
I
fire
love
tonight,
that.
boys.
I
like
like that.
that.
I love that.
He's on it. He's like, oh, the liquid is hitting the spots. Oh, it's getting me in the right mind to give the right knowledge and
We're
get
on
this
this
drop.
tonight, Sydney.
But if for our return listeners, you guys know where to find us, all the information. We appreciate you guys checking us out. But to our new listeners, you could check out Memory NK and Neko, their content below, as well as always for Watkins, his personal channel. We also uploads every Thursday, every week. So check out the content down below or all the links. But if you hear from the title description, there's a tier list, like we said in the beginning. But before we get to that, we're going to talk about a few news just to jump into the rapid fire. And then depending on the timing, we might have more up to the main topic about the top rom-com in media. So without further ado, let's get into the Otaku Big News Buzz Central. This is the pulse of our Anime Lady podcast. Get ready to dive into the latest buzz, the hottest news, and our spirited opinions on everything entertainment. So for gaming news, we have a new Digimon game. The state of play happened last week. We have a few announcements that happened. Anybody that wants to bring anything up about the state of play? Did y'all care for it after those 48 minutes happened? Did y'all take a snooze or did y'all say, hey, it happened, let's move on to the next one?
Metal Gear Solid 3. Woo!
Yeah. The state of play was kind of a letdown for a lot of people from what it sounds like. But no. There are a few standouts. Like, I'm sorry, a new Digimon story game titled Time Stranger. Nah, I'm a huge fan of the Digimon story games, from the Hacker's Memory to what was the other one called?
Dawn and
Cyber
Dusk.
Like,
Dawn and Dusk were fire too.
ooh,
Digimon
yeah,
Dawn and
yeah,
Dusk,
they were.
Those were fire.
Sonic Riders is
so-
back now.
Sonic Riders is
Oh
back.
my God,
so, yeah, we got
that's
some more
amazing.
gameplay with that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The one thing I found funny of the comment section is that people are saying, why is Sonic in a cart? He could just outrun them. I'm like, yes, guys, but just ignore that part. Just enjoy the fucking
Clearly,
game.
you have not played Sonic Riders Zero Gravity
Yeah.
on the Wii U and it shows, or the Wii. Shame on you.
And I was happy seeing it, like just seeing this version on the PS5, which is pretty shocking because I'm not it's not a Nintendo exclusive, like it's gonna be in the PS5, so like that kind of threw me off as well. Like, hey, congrats to them. And the state of play, while you're still announcing games for the PS4, like just focus on PS5 releases. Like we're fucking 5 years into the PS5
Crazy.
being like already born out there, like it's a 5-year-old. Why are we still having PS4? As
Yeah.
much as I have
Stop it,
my
he's already
PS4,
dead.
my Call of Duty PS4
Stop.
version is right here, and I barely have touched it in almost 8-9 months. So why do we still
Whatever-
have this?
Yeah, whatever resources they have to allocate for that, they're just like kind of wasting them. Like,
Yeah.
I would rather those
Yeah.
that effort or those resources be put towards actual PS5 games or whatever else,
Sony.
really.
So
But-
to get your act together, or else we're have to go to Xbox or which is not a bad idea. The Master Race PC.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to go back to the X's that really treated you right, and maybe PC.
The one thing I will say is that the Returnal new game or the next sequel or the spinoff into the story, the trailer itself was fucking gorgeous. I'm not playing the game, I know about it, but the trailer, like the whole sun, the animation, the
Mhm.
water, like all that was fucking godly beautiful. That's like the one thing I want to stay. It's like it's just masterpiece there by the visuals itself.
Mhm. Yeah, I would
Mm.
say the best thing I saw in the state of play, because there were some nice things in it, but overall I wasn't too impressed. But Tides of Annihilation looks
Yeah.
insane. Like that is something that I might have to get on day one for sure. That
Mhm.
game looked crazy. I'm really
Yeah.
looking forward to more to come out from that.
Yeah, a few of the games came out that are probably going to be day one. Like, again, the Digimon game probably going to be day one. Vash, you're contractually obligated to join me in this journey of Five Nights at Freddy's: The Secret of the Mimic.
Yes.
So
No,
Yes.
you are.
Yes.
We're gonna have some fun
Yes.
with that.
Let me ask Watkins, because I'm pretty sure Vash is not the same boat as us. Are you more or less up to date with the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's, or like what's your take on the game overall? Are you there to just know the mysteries about, like, the whole family and everything, or are you just there for the actual gameplay to be scared?
I need to refresh myself with the lore because I know a lot of shit's changed from what was it, Security Breach that came out a few years ago, and with Ruin. So I need to refresh myself on some of the lore that's been coming out. But like, yeah, I mean, I'm from back when. It's hard to believe it's been like almost about 10 years since the first one came out.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
And the lore's been
you wanna feel
changed
old.
so many times.
There's the thing with
so
Scott
much.
is that this when Five Nights at Freddy's first came out, I thought it was a stupid game, a stupid concept, and then 2 came out, and then 3 came out, and I just shout out to Markiplier because I'm a big YouTuber fan with him. I've been with him since day one.
Oh, the king of Five Nights at Freddy's.
You already know. He like anytime a Five Nights at Freddy games comes out, I watch him immediately. I don't go to anybody else. And then right after, I go to Matt Pat. Unfortunately, shout out to him too. He's retired, and he deserves that retirement to be him with the missus. But I know a lot of the videos not gonna be the same without him. However, when he was doing the reaction, the explanations about like Five Nights at Freddy's and everything, like we're out there doing Markiplier. Go to Matt Pat. If I didn't understand something, go to him. Okay, bet it makes sense to me now. Cool. Now I understand the lore. It's just like a mysterious game with so much background lore that if you're not paying attention when you're playing the game, you're gonna miss out on it, and you have to watch a YouTube video to know it. So like to this day now, like I'm not reading the books, and I don't plan to, but I'm just playing the games, and I'm just like, I don't even care about the scares anymore. It scares me. I just want to know, like, what is it? Is it William Afton, the purple guy? Is the kid still there trying to like get revenge? Like, what are the animatronics trying to do? There's always like
was that the Bite of 87?
The Bite of 87. It's just so much.
Oh, no, it's 83. Yeah.
There's always,
always
more questions and answers, and I'm just at this point now, like, when does it end? When do we get a full-on answer?
Never.
For everything? And will it be this game? That's what I'm looking forward to. That's why I'm like, I can't wait to see about it, because this game can actually make or break everything.
Yeah, well, I think the thing that always impresses me with Five Nights at Freddy's is with each new iteration, there's something new or different with the gameplay. So it's like, okay, you have the first one. You can't, first, second, and third one, you could barely move at all. Like, you're just locked in your one room. And, well, same with 4, too. But, like, 4 really brought, like, a little bit more of a scary design to it. And then you get to a sister location, it's like, oh, you can actually kind of move now. It's like, oh no. So that adds like a little bit more. So like they keep adding these different layers to the games where we get to Security Breach, I believe it was, where it was more open world now. Like you're stuck in a Chuck E. Cheese that night, like for the whole night, with these animatronics, these like security bots running around, and like you're trying to dodge them and all that, and all the meanwhile the Freddy Fazbear you have is like slowly getting crazy. Man, I'll never forget the ball pit with the freaking sun and moon.
I love that part.
You have never played Ruin, then I'm assuming they get so much more worse. Or like
I watched gameplay of Ruin, so yeah, no. So that's why I'm excited. That's why I'm excited. We're gonna go through this journey together. People are gonna see it. They're gonna love it, and it's gonna be great content. So stay tuned, folks.
He looks so sad. Yeah, he looks so sad. Oh.
He's
jumping out of his chair.
Of just him just jumping up and down in laughter. Yay!
He's so excited, guys.
Yay! Oh man, but.
Yeet.
Yeah. Oh man.
Game comes out in August, so definitely look out for that whenever that video releases.
Well,
but past that,
good thing we're gonna wait until October to go like a Halloween theme. By then, probably wait a good 4 months. By the game.
I'm still gonna find out the lore before then, but I'll wait.
Oh, same here.
Fine.
Great for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go by the experience. It seems like. I love it, but. When it comes to, we have gaming news, we have state of play, we give our thoughts about it. Let's get transition into the Weebs news. We have a few things that came out. We have Bocchi the Rock new season. We have Railgun season 4, and Daima, Dragon Ball Daima broke Crunchyroll server for like 2-3 hours, I believe. And you know why, chat? We spoiler for the next couple of minutes about that. If it's not, it's been over in timeline. Super Saiyan 4, aka Dragon Ball GT, is now essentially canon to some extent to Daima, now to the Dragon Ball universe lore.
Deserved. Multi-million-dollar
yes.
company, by the way. Crunchyroll servers crashing crazy with the Sony
Yep.
backing or whatever they have now. Come on, get it.
I'm paying how
But-
much amount of money yearly for
Sir.
you guys
Literally.
to fuck my shit up? Like I don't have other animes to watch, really?
Hey,
I mean,
Mr.
it
Memory,
was
you have
Crunchyroll.
you have Sony in that phrase, the sentence that you just said 2 episodes ago. We literally just spoke about
PlayStation
them
was
getting
down.
hacked. Yeah,
That is true. That is true. They can't win. They can't win right now.
Conspiracy?
they can't win.
Yeah.
Like, hey Sony, yeah, either have bad servers or somebody in the IT room is not working well.
And then literally the week before that, the week before the Daima episode, Solo Leveling, the episode crashed.
Yes, I seen that in the
Oh,
news.
that's
Actually,
right.
Yeah,
that did come out in literal news. I couldn't believe it myself. I actually had to look it up through Crunchyroll News to find out to confirm that. I thought it was a lie.
Crazy.
I couldn't believe none of that. Yeah.
But if it was any episode to break Crunchyroll, it would be
It was
that
this
episode
one.
of
Yeah,
Daima.
it
for
makes
sure.
sense.
It might be
It
19
might be
too.
again.
Like 19 and 20 are coming. They
Yeah.
might do the same
Oh,
thing.
19.
I mean, if we get more monkey boys, who's
Yeah.
to say?
How many times
Or-
I teach you these lessons, old man? Change
Monkey
your
Man?
sayings, change your sword.
Monkey Man,
Monkey
most
Man.
likely,
Yeah,
most
older.
likely,
Maybe.
You know, he did wish saying,
But-
"Hey, these people that became child 10-year-olds, can you make them to adults?" Maybe that might have been a wish.
I swear, if that's the fucking wish, and then we get adult. No, if we get adult
Gogeta.
versions, no,
Gogeta.
it is done. It is over with. Oh, I was. No, never mind. That's a whole different other topic. Never mind. We won't get into freaking theories and all that shit. Because I heard some people talking about like the fusion bugs and how they're the same as the revive bugs. They might accidentally eat them.
Yeah,
Like, it's neither here nor there. But
And what I'm
you know.
hearing, ladies and gentlemen, is we may potentially do a review of episode 19, a reaction
Oh.
video.
oh, good
All of
reaction.
us.
That is possible too.
This,
We could
this
do
is
all.
definitely going to be one of the more spicier
Hey man, that
reviews.
Friday could be a 4 or 5 people quad reaction. That's possible. But
Definitely, check that out when it releases.
I have a
'cause it's
question.
100% going to go down.
Memory, I know that you was excited about Railgun and also
Oh.
Crash as well earlier. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't know that he was a fan of about Railgun. So talk to us guys real quick.
Railgun is greatness, honestly. Like I'm a big fan of just the whole franchise because there's a lot of material in it. There's like a light novel that got an anime, which is like the base, a certain magical index. Railgun is technically a spin-off, but it's better than, at least speaking from the anime, Railgun's probably better than Index. It's getting a 4th season now. Absolutely spectacular. Great series, great characters. I'm not gonna go all too much into it, but this was news I was not expecting for sure. But I mean, it has been 5 years since the previous season premiered. So it's crazy. It's already been 5 years. So yeah, I'm really excited about the Railgun news for sure.
Crash, you?
You know, I was just telling the missus the other day that, the world looks very bleak right now. A lot of big things happening in the world. Our loved ones passing away, the future uncertain. And lo and behold, before I came into this podcast, I was told one of the biggest news of my life that, a certain scientific railgun season 4 is being announced. And now I think to myself, there may be a
There's
God.
hope. There's hope.
2025 can be coming back around. The world
man.
may look bleak, but you know what, you motherfuckers, I'm getting my fucking season 4. So
I hope it's this year, bro.
I don't give
I
a
hope
fuck
it's
if it's
this year.
trash. I
If
hope
it's
so
at the end of
too.
this year, I hope.
Fall,
And
most likely.
also, and also just a little tidbit. They announced 2 projects. Because they announced Railgun season 4, and then they announced it's actually a spin-off of the light novel, the base series that I mentioned, A Certain Magical Index.
Yeah.
It's like it's a spin-off light novel that they're adapting as well, which is a bit more low-key, I feel like, but I'm curious how that's going to turn out too.
I'm glad we're in today's timeline that spin-off of mainline series are getting adaptation. Like, for example, we're getting one for next season, aka is Vigilantes. So when it
Yeah.
comes to smaller series that are getting spin-off and getting adaptation, I love that in this current time of anime adaptations and everything else. Because back then, 5 years ago, it will only be like only mainstream stuff or things that are popular, or we wouldn't get a reboot or sequel.
Or you'd have to go read the source material.
Exactly.
Which
So
a lot of
wait
people
years.
don't want to do.
So now to actually get that, like, you're getting a 4th season of a spin-off of the base series, and then you get another spin-off from the base series that's a shorter series.
Yeah.
So that's congrats to them. I may have not
Crazy.
watched you, have not put the time. Who knows when I'm putting the time for it? But
It's worth
congrats
it.
for the fans.
Yeah.
What I will
Very
say on
happy
the
about
anime real quick is A Certain Magical Index is a anime I definitely recommend. That was like one of my favorite animes of all time. Um, Index is always amazing. Misika is always amazing. Sai missing the intro for the first season is my top 10 opening anime of all time. No one can change
Fire.
my mind on that. Straight B. I still have that on my YouTube. I was actually looking at that the other day too. Like, damn, I haven't deleted this yet. And I listened to it again. Like, no, this is still key. So, and then the spinoff, I disagree with you guys on that. The Accelerator spinoff was total trash. I don't care what anybody says. I like to see Misaka, but not with a bodyguard. I feel like to each their own on that. But me personally, I could have lived without seeing that shit. So that's
Yeah.
the first anime, by the way. I will say I dropped for once.
I'm hoping this other spinoff that they're doing, not Railgun, but the other one is better, because I mean, compared to like Index and Railgun, the Accelerator adaptation wasn't like on that level for sure. So I'll agree with you on that, especially when you think of it compared to the base stuff. But yeah.
And
I mean, you can't get more peak than Mikasa's mom. That's seen as iconic in itself. But that's a story for another day, honestly.
Yeah.
and how about you, Neko? Any thoughts about the Weebs news?
Not really.
Oh,
I think
Bocchi the Rock.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Bocchi. Yeah, Bocchi. He'd been
Oh,
mentioned,
yeah.
which I bet a lot of
Yay!
people are excited. You know, Bocchi, of
Whoop,
course,
whoop.
is the relatable, adorable little girly we know, anxiety driven. Yeah, but that's
Very-
it, really.
Very relatable. She is for a lot of stuff. Not like necessarily all the time, but like
Yeah.
I like the visual that they actually revealed for Bocchi, because it was like her like it's like she got caught. Yeah, it's like she got caught by the paparazzi and she's like, oh shit, and she's like throwing up a peace sign for like season 2. They got like the shades on, and then they're like
Oh, that's
interviewing her.
nice.
They got like drumsticks holding up like a microphone to her.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was
Clever.
really cool. So
That's
Bocchi,
smart
like,
marketing. Like that's really
Yeah.
smart marketing
Is
in the
that-
art style.
yeah.
Is that coming out next season, or when is that coming out?
I don't
It
think they've
didn't say,
said
right?
yet. I don't think
They
they
just
Okay,
announced it. Like it's in the production
Yeah.
now. Like,
Okay.
now they-
Okay.
So
So I still have
there
time
was
to
a-
watch first season.
there was a
Yeah.
Good.
the last thing they had put was a movie, which was pretty much like a
it's-
recap of what happened in
recap.
November of
Mhm.
last year. So if you want to watch that, that's on Crunchyroll. If you don't want to watch the full 12 episodes, but I do recommend it. It's very, very iconic.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this much. For somebody who has watched that show as an introvert, I love it because my first paycheck that I got as a 15-year-old, I did the exact same shit as Bocchi. That was fucking. It was so I couldn't even fucking. It was spot to spot. I felt like a king. I was like, I'm gonna flex on everybody. Here you go, mom. Here you go, dad. Do not fucking bother me. Do my chores now. Here's some cash. And we'll sleep in the bed. That was me. I swear on
for
everything.
real,
I was like, I was like, are they just reading my memories or something? What the fuck? And I was like, nah, not out of 10 anime. This shit is amazing.
my first paycheck when I was like 15 was probably like $100. It was like I probably got there on the job, and then like it was already like it was already like only 1 or 2 days of the pay week or whatever, and I'm getting $100 of my paycheck, and I was like on top of the world. I was
Yeah.
You had Benjamin in your hands, and you feel like such a G. Like, damn, what can I do with Benjamin here?
I kind of
Yeah.
feel like that
Manga.
meme that $1,000 is great to have, but owing $1,000 is the worst feeling.
We don't speak about negativity here, Vash. We're only here for
Why?
positives.
Why would you bring up the?
Like I said-
It's always Bash's fault. Please, guys, in the comments, it's always hashtag Bash's fault because we're here for love. We're here for positivity. We're not here for the hate. When-
Right.
Indeed.
It shows
like
that.
my bank account that want to see that it's in a negative, bro. I don't want to see that right now. Come on,
You
Well,
even
talking-
say peace and love in your beginning.
my ass. This
Bro,
man is
come
fake
on.
news.
Look, I am about peace and love, but when it comes to
Mhm.
Bocchi the Rock, I would definitely, check it out because it's only a 12 episode from
Of
what I
course he
saw.
is.
I will, check it
okay,
out
even
when
better.
when the time comes. But without further ado, does anybody have any more thoughts about the news?
I don't think so.
Great news.
All right.
Mhm.
Love this news, so let's transition into the tier list. For this segment, we're gonna have Crash hosting this segment of the tier list. It will be the first time ever on the Anime Lady podcast that we have ever done a tier list, so it will be a special moment for us. So Crash, host it away. If you crash your brain, it's okay. It's the first time. There will always be a second time.
Unless you say no, boss man. But let me introduce this tier list with a quick story. A young Hispanic assassin in the year September 2024 was scrolling down his social media when he stumbled upon one of the most wildest, the most craziest takes of his lifetime. Shout out to Astray Otaku. I have no beef with you, but I'm gonna have beef with you today because what you put down was dummy wild. And when I say dummy wild, I say dummy wild because your boy was just scrolling as usual, trying to find some nice memes to share with the lads. And lo and behold, the first thing he sees on that, crazy list is recommendation by Astray Otaku, the greatest romance of all time. Say you. A crazy name for sure. But the Hispanic Assassin loves romance. And he definitely has to see what's on this list. Definitely, some of his animes has to be top tier, right? You are wrong. So he goes to look on this crazy 48 animes on these lists. And by God, this man was more than furious. Obliterated, even if you could say, fucking flabbergasted by the takes this group decided to put upon. Some of these animes he hasn't even watched himself. Some of these animes he thinks is dog shit. Some of these animes are straight up mid. But no, he would not challenge them alone. The Hispanic Assassin goes to his boys on Discord and to the ladies on Discord and tells them, one day, maybe not now, but in the future, we must discuss this list together and come together as a group to make a realization of whether we agree with this take or not. And so I bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, this tier list of ours, the supposed, not ours, the supposed greatest romance anime of all time by this group. This tier list here, we will all decide based on these 48 animes together and make it to come to a decision of whether we think is top tier, S tier, A, B, C, D, or we haven't watched it. We're going to start off with what we think is the top best from the list they have here and go all the way down to the worst on that. Mind you, they have graded this this list based off scores from my anime list. So, when I told Vash about that, best believe he was very, very, very mad at that.
Boo, boo.
Even I will admit, I thought that was very bad. And I use my anime list at times. So definitely do not agree with this.
So this isn't even their opinion. It's
This is
just
about
what's
score rating.
rated.
Yes.
Based on September of 2024. From back then, too, mind you. So this list is outdated, 110%. By no means is this 100% accurate. But even to that, looking at that.
Claiming it. Huh.
And claiming it,
right.
I call bullshit because not anything is the best of all time. That is very subjective. That can always change because something can be the GOAT and then something new can come along. Something can always spring your interest, make you fall for the traps, and you're like, damn, you know what? I want this one to be on top now, not the other one. So I say to you, my co-hosts, my friends, my peers, what say you to the tier list with these animes? Will we agree? Will we disagree? Let's find out. And I turn your attention to the first anime on the list, the supposed best one of all time, which I think is going to be very controversial in itself. Kaguya-sama, Love is War. And I'm going to bring it as all of the seasons and the movie all together as a whole. We're going to assume that everything is all together, all animes included, OVAs and whatnot, all of it is just bunched up together. That one is on top of their list, rating at 9. I think it's a great anime. I think it's a S tier for sure.
That one is the picture, because I don't remember them by picture.
It's the third one. The third one.
Oh, here?
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Kaguya's Love is War is a 10. To me, it's status.
I would personally say it's one of my top romantic animes of all time.
Has to be GOAT status.
I would ask you guys. Okay, so we're not even going to challenge that. Bet.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad we're okay.
Yeah,
Cool. Thank
no.
you. I was a little worried when someone was going to say 8 here. Okay,
No.
bet. Okay, cool.
All
Next
right.
on this
Excellent.
list of theirs, we have fruit baskets. Remember, you're going to have to help me with the photos because I can't low-key see. I'm trying to squint and I'm like, I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I probably should have put them in order. It's actually the third row,
Right here, found
third
it.
from the right. Yep, there you go.
Yeah. There you
Okay,
Thank
I
you.
have not seen Fruit Basket. I've tried.
Mm.
I think season 1, maybe I put like four or 5 episodes in, and I never went back to it. I don't know why. I'm not saying it's bad series, but I cannot put anything. I hear it's great. I've seen a few of the openings, but I cannot put anything. So you guys have to say.
Has anybody here watched the anime?
I have.
Me.
As
Yeah, Neko has
as the resident meathead, nope.
Okay, so we leave it to the younger generation, which I'm very happy about because the three of us, old school guys have not watched it. I was at least saying as Vash. I know the anime. I think it's amazing, but I haven't had a chance to watch it. It's on my to watch list.
Yep.
Whenever the fuck I can. But I leave it to you two. where would you rank this anime specifically?
Because we're doing this as a whole, like every season, right? Like
Every
I
season
think
together,
so.
like in general, up until this point. Now that the final season has come up, in total, like from beginning to end, where would you rank it?
It's goated, bro. For
Has to
me,
be
it's
goat
just goated.
status.
It's
Yeah.
just as a whole, every season it nailed the characterization of everybody. And the original anime didn't do that. The author even hated the original one, the old school one. So this remake was like needed because of how much the author hated they did the first one, the OG. So awesome. It's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
we even talked about it in the talked about it in the last we talked about it in the last anime lately, and we have talked about it in Off the Binge as
Right.
well. We brought up Kyo and Toru, which is one of the
Mm.
best couples out there for sure. But then even like the series gives you so many other couples, I feel like. So
yeah.
I mean, you're lucky, especially with a lot of romance series, if you get one couple that you can really kind of latch onto. But Fruits Basket giving you multiple, so I feel like that's one of the reasons. But also just the characters are phenomenal, the story's phenomenal. So yeah, it deserves 10 out of 10 gold status. 100%.
Yeah, I've always heard good things, so yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
I cannot argue it.
The
next
younger
one.
generation has spoken. The next one we have Clan Ed, and I know a lot of people are gonna have to talk about this, either good or bad. Who has watched it? First off, who has watched this anime?
I actually haven't.
Me.
It's actually the third one from. It's in the second row, the third one from the left, right there.
Oh yeah, you
that's
haven't? Oh,
I haven't saw it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So who's
Neko, you have watched it, you said?
Yes, I have.
All right, so you're the only one. So you have the
You're the
one
only
and
one.
only choice. Where does it fit?
All right. I think a lot of people would agree, and it's on a solid. Yes, it's solid.
Oh,
it
nice, I
doesn't-
guess.
It
Oh, okay,
it is
good.
it's a classic. It's a classic among romance fans, but I think a lot of people would agree that it's solid for sure. I think
Yeah,
so.
more people gas up the second season for sure, because the first season is just kind of like whatever. I feel like for a lot of people, but the second season is where Clannad gets a lot of its flowers from. So
100%.
that sounds about
Okay.
right. Like solid tier.
In the words of Neko Chan, solid B tier. I like that.
So before we continue, for each section, are we also going to rank each section, or like at least rank the S tier, or are we just going to leave them as is?
I think
That's not the debate. If you guys think like as we like put more animes on the list, if you want to bring it up and everything like that, that's definitely fine by me. By any like this is our list. We can work with it as with. At this point, we're putting it there to say like we leave it like it belongs there.
and
But
then
if you
once we
wanna
get to
bring
the
up
end, we can rearrange them.
We
Put this
can,
one on Earth.
Okay.
That's definitely fine by me.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious now that you said that. Like, what could be top of S tier?
Ooh.
To that.
Well, yeah.
I
See,
would say-
that's what I'm getting at. Like, is Fruits Basket better than Kaguya-sama?
I
Like,
disagree.
Is
No.
that a hard debate?
Ooh, that's hard.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, are we going to rank at least S rank, or
I haven't
you
seen
know.
Fruit, but I'm gonna fight anybody. I'm like Kaguya, yo, those 3 seasons and the
Kaguya.
movie.
This is why I
And the
want these
movie?
debates, because I really want to know where does it belong? Where do we like?
And plus, we have
in-
one more that's go to me. That's right there. I'm staring at in the first row. That's like snafu.
we're getting there.
Oh.
The next anime. Let's get to that real quick. The Dangers in My Heart, number 4.
Nate, I forget. Nate really don't vibe with this one though.
We're gonna fucking throw hands, but where's that
Wait,
photo?
last one in the first row. Last one in the first row. Dangers
There
in
you
my
go.
heart.
There you go.
Well, I will say real quick before memory breaks my heart, unfortunately, because
I guess pun
that's definitely a
intended.
danger it's away from. This anime really touched me. It was definitely something I didn't expect. I really loved it. I personally will give it S tier. I think it could be. I can live with A tier if it has to go there, but I personally would watch that again, even with the misses. It is so iconic with the love. I don't know why the fuck memory would say it's anything lower than A tier. Personally, I'm really wanting to know why. It would break my heart like that.
Crash, tell me on the Snorlax where the anime touched you.
Oh.
Okay. Tell me on the Snorlax where the anime
En mi
touched you.
corazón, en mi corazón.
Yeah,
All right.
Oh,
So
there you
that's
go,
like
right
right
there.
around there. Okay, perfect.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a safe zone. There we go. All right.
No Diddy, excuse me. No Diddy.
So memory, talk to us. Why do you cold-heartedly disagree
Why
with
do you
that?
hate it?
Okay, well, I'm not gonna sit here and say like it's trash or anything like that because it's not.
No, don't let
It's
me
not
say how
trash.
it is.
It's not. Yeah, it's not trash at all. But it is. It is not GOAT status. It is not. It's not even great. I would say solid.
man's crazy.
Right where Vaz
Damn.
put it in. Right where I know he didn't intend to do that, but he right where he put it is just fine with me because. I feel like the second season, like I liked a lot more, but the first season was season one. Like if we were just talking season one, it was mediocre to me.
That's fair. That's
Season
fair.
two, though, a lot better. I would elevate it into solid or good as a whole. Because I feel like there was a lot of progression, a lot of kind of what I wanted to see or where I wanted to see the story go, where I wanted to see the characters go. That's kind of what we saw in season two. I don't know if it's just me, but the image of their relationship is just odd to me. You know, he's a midget essentially, and she's a she's a
What you
giant.
implying here, my guy?
I just don't like. I'm not trying to be a short. I'm not trying to be a short king. I'm not trying to be a short king, bro. I'm sorry. Like that image just don't sit right. That image just don't sit right with me, bro. Like, you know, I'm not like. And then there's
a taller girl. The fuck?
no, like there's moments.
bro.
There's moments in this series where the dude's getting pinned against the wall by the girl, and I'm just like, I don't.
What the fuck is wrong with that?
I just, you know, I don't know, man. I just,
Hey,
Look, sometimes
shaming
you
much?
just need her. Yeah, sometimes you just need her to take charge. You know.
oh,
there's nothing
And
wrong
you-
with that, but it's like all the time with this dude. Until the second season, I do feel like he starts to be more kind of dominant, like a little bit. But like especially
he throws her on the wall. Yeah.
I don't even know if he can do that. But
He made
Oh.
I don't even know. I don't even know if he's strong enough, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if he got that in him. But
Hell yeah.
no,
I think so, yeah.
it is adorable. There are some adorable moments in it. The production's nice, music's nice, but season one is kind of it's what holds it down a bit for me, honestly. So
has anybody else
sorry,
watched the anime?
Crash. Sorry.
I think great anime. I think it's a good middle ground for both of your guys's because for me it was awesome for all. Like I would agree with Nate. Season 2 elevated a lot more with the relationship and everything because of how it ended in season 1, and season 2 went more from there. So yeah, I think great anime would be all right for a good middle ground for both of y'all.
I'll accept that.
I'll take A tier. I'm fine. Like I said, I'll live with A tier.
We can split it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll be the middleman. I can live with that. If we have nothing else on that anime, the next anime, which I don't know the English name right this second, I should know, but it's called Kimi ni Todoke.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Which I
know.
don't remember what that name is in English. If someone can remind me,
From
nobody
Me
knows.
to You.
Oh, From Me to You. Yeah, I'm fucking
Yeah.
stupid. Yeah.
Which one is
yeah.
that one?
The fourth one on the first row.
Fourth one. Yep, right there.
There you go.
Okay.
I was supposed to watch this anime in the summer of last year, and your boy dropped the ball. He has been very, very delayed with watching a lot of anime, so he is not up to date with this. I only know the concept, so unfortunately, I would have to personally do not watch. Has anybody else watched this anime?
I have not. All right, Neko, talk to us. Where would you place it?
Yeah. Convince me. Why should I watch this or not watch it?
It's a shy girl situation with not a bad boy like Honey Lemon. It's mostly just a kind guy pushing her to be more out, like voice her feelings and stuff because she's misunderstood because she seems very scary to people, right? She seems like a ghost, like the Hanako ghost or anything, or like from Grudge and everything because of her long hair.
Mm-hmm.
So she has that. People always look at her as like, oh, it's the ghost, or like don't even like notice her existence. But of course, the popular guy helps her kind of like get her confidence and like start speaking and getting friends. And she's it's a great cast. It's really fluffy, really cute. And season 3 came back after
So long.
I think so it was so long. I think it was I don't forget 5 years, maybe even more. I forget, but it came back recently, and I think it's a solid for sure. I think it's solid. I think with season 3, it would have been great. It's great anime too, though. But I think solid is fine for Kimi no Todoke. It's really great though. It's a classic. People were excited that it came back for season 3 last year, so it was awesome. I think it's a solid.
Yeah, that was one that I was
It's good.
Like,
It's good.
because there was like a 10-year. It was around 10-year gap, I think,
There you
between
go.
season
Yeah.
2 and season 3. So I
Yeah.
think a lot of people probably just had like ruled it out, like, okay, this isn't this will never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it came back, and then people were like kind of freaking out about it. So
Yeah. I would say, yeah, if you guys, especially some of the crew here that don't love Honey Lemon, Kimi Todoke would probably be more. for
give
you
me
guys.
something better than Honey Lemon, please.
Look, I
By all
would say
means.
that Kimi Todoke is what you would want Honey Lemon to be. Okay, so there you go. You
I
should
mean,
try
that
it.
sounds good to me.
Fair.
That sounds pretty
I'll
damn good.
take
to
your
me.
word for it.
Neko-chan has put it back once more on B tier. So now we can move forward with the next anime on this list. I believe everyone here can say Your Lie in April.
Bias.
You're
I have a
lying,
bias.
April.
I have a
Damn.
bias.
I feel like I'm supposed to know that one. All right, here, found it.
Watkins,
There you go.
Talk to us.
I will start off with you because you already have some heat to bring to the table,
Uh-oh.
please.
I have a
The floor is yours.
bias. I have a bias. Put that in S now.
Hey,
Stat.
no,
do
that's
it.
that's valid. Though.
Bias.
Okay,
Hold on.
so we have
I-
two valids. That's Neko Watkins saying valid for S.
Yeah.
Memory said, ooh, so he doesn't agree with that.
Oh,
He reacted already on that one.
I'm with Memory on this too, but I want to hear his perspective first before I
Okay,
give him my answer.
Talk about it.
I mean, the romance is not GOAT status, bro. I mean,
100%.
I think there's aspects of the series that are GOAT status,
Mhm.
but if we're talking as a whole package, I don't think I could put it there. For me, I'm probably around the solid. Because I'm looking at Dangers in My Heart and the great, and I cannot put it on that level. So, like, I'd say I'd probably say solid for Your Lie in April.
All
I'm
right.
going to be the middleman. So it made me cry like a bitch. And I'm going to be very real with you guys. I didn't finish the anime, so I don't know
Oh
how
my
it
God.
ends.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wait, how do you-
yeah. So based on that alone, I have to give it 9 out of 10. Only because I didn't finish it. If it wasn't for that, I would have put it S tier.
Wait,
All
so
right.
what did you cry at? Wait.
Just know I stopped somewhere, and then I was spoiled as usual.
Oh,
So I know
oh.
how some of it ends. I don't know the
Okay.
entirety of how it ends.
Okay,
But
that's
because when I saw, I cried and I quote, like a bitch, like quote unquote bitch. It was full on tears on the floor. Like I couldn't get out of bed the next day. I was that.
yeah,
upset.
bring him.
And Watkins, before we transition to the next one, I want to hear your biased take about Your Lie in April, real quick.
I mean, it's the whole prospect of music. It's the whole idea of communicating through music, and especially with the main character, because like he, again, it's been like eons since I've watched this, like maybe 10 years and all that. But I don't know, man. This just kind of spoke to me just on that deeper level of being a musician, like being able, again, to communicate through that and being able to lift each other up through that, being able to push through that, being able to like become the person that you are. Because like, yeah, things happen in the series where it's like, okay, it's kind of tragic in a way, but I mean, love kind of is that at the end of the day. Like there is a certain tragedy to it. I think I was talking to somebody, I was talking to a group of friends of mine. It's just like, oh yeah, I forgot. Never mind. I won't worry about that. What we said in there, but it's basically like love is stupid, and it makes us do stupid things.
Yeah.
And love also can help bring us out of some very dark places and some
Facts.
very scary places. And this series really kind of helped. It helped me in a dark place when I was in a really dark place at a certain time, and it's also a way to kind of comfort us too when things are looking to be closing in on the end, and to finally have some sort of closure in your life and all that. So I don't know, just again, like I have a bias with it just because, again, when I watched it, it was at a certain point where I kind of needed to watch it to kind of like have some own closure in my life with some things. But like, it's just, man, I'm just a sucker for music, man. And I'm just a sucker for the power of music. And I'm a sucker for what it can do for other people whether it's through love or friendship or realizing your own potential and all that. So yeah,
That to me is a good biased opinion. To me, if Karen Tuesday was here, or if this was like a music anime type of tier list, Karen Tuesday would be S tier
it'd be
for me.
S tier.
Actually, it would be S tier. So trust me, I
yeah.
get it when it comes to music. It sucks that I
Yeah.
haven't seen your line in April because I love music and I love anime that involves
Bro,
that. So
come on.
I definitely need to
you're
watch that.
chilling
It's
here.
one of the Hey, it came out in 2014. I was in high school being I was being a degenerate.
You have
And I
all
was
the
in
time in the
college.
world, 10 years. No excuses now.
oh god, you were in high
At
school
least,
then.
at least I admitted
No,
that
no,
I
no,
didn't finish
no.
it, but at least I watched
During
the majority of
2014,
it.
I was in high school. I already graduated. I was entering college, but yeah, still.
Oh.
Tomato, tomato.
Look.
While we have our old man here growing, Crash, what's the next one?
Yes, now we're getting to the second part of the list, and shout out to you, Vash. Your specific anime is coming up very soon. Next on this list is Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Excuse me.
Ooh, we.
I will say this immediately. I have watched the shows.
Where are you putting it?
Whoa!
Hold up, man.
Hold on. Let me spin my piece first before you make a decision, my guy. See, this is why I didn't want him on the tier list. I would prefer Memory to do it. At least I trust him. But anyways, I have watched the recent movies that came out, and they came in a two-parter. So I saw both movies with some friends. I was actually able to convince my close friends to start watching the anime because they were so confused on the movies, and then they saw the anime after the fact, and they were like, "Oh, this shit actually is not that bad." That being said, I love the animation, I love the romance, but it's nothing crazy. It has a unique perspective on it, but it's nothing that really like grabs my attention, like something like Tadeko Yusuya, Love is War, or My Dangers in My Heart. I give this B tier. It's solid. It's good. I cannot wait for the Santa Claus arc coming out, the college arc. That shit's gonna be heat. But it's good. There's nothing more than that.
Look,
Neko-chan, you said...
I'm gonna just in my quick piece. The only reason I put it there was a big shout out to my friend Cypher because me and him were gonna watch this, but then he just shut it down, saying that it's trash because it's a copy of Monogatari and everything.
Oh my, he did
So,
say that.
so
Oh,
like,
God.
so
Oh
I
my
just put it
God.
there for the fun. I haven't seen it myself because I was going to, but then I think me and him only saw like an episode 1 or 2, and then he just it's just whack, and then we just never did. But then he still, I think he still went to watch the movie though in theaters, but that's a whole different
Says it's
conversation.
trash, but he watches it anyways. Crazy.
But does anyone else want to defend Bunny Girl Senpai? Even though I have not seen it, so I cannot
Look,
actually say that.
Neko-chan.
So walk it.
Look, the girl's in a bunny suit, so that's enough for me.
Look,
Valid.
You're not wrong.
That's
You're not wrong.
Cheers.
Oh, look,
look. I'm just saying. I think we've all seen the scene. He confesses. And that was a beautiful scene. And then also,
spoilers.
what? It's okay. He likes being stepped on too. Put it in
Yeah.
right now.
Oh yeah, he is a masochist. I think it's called.
Only
I just
for
think
mine.
he'll let the girl he likes do pretty much whatever to him.
Yeah, basically.
Look, again.
It's-
He's a
love
good
makes
boy.
you do stupid things.
Yeah.
You know what? That's the point of the anime. Love makes you do literal stupid things.
I about to say like he's literally Denji for Makima.
No, he's
No. How dare you?
Benji,
How
Benji.
fucking
Let's
dare
not,
you?
let's not bring.
My boss acting wild. Hashtag it's always Vash's fault.
Let's
a
not
great-
bring mommy Makima.
It's a great mix of mystery and romance. I think it's great because it does a lot of things really well, and
So
the romance
where-
is adorable.
Where we are agreeing.
I would
Memory.
see. I actually wanted to bring up Mai and Sakuta on the last podcast for couples because I don't think we did bring them up because they are a good couple. Like their dynamic is like
Oh, so
is
good.
really good. Yeah, and their
That's what
chemistry.
fucking Rent a Girlfriend should have been, but let me
The way
stay quiet on
they-
that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the way they just, I don't know. I love their interactions. I just love when they're both on screen. But like the series is more of like, it's not as like the romance is a focus, but I feel like it's not the central like kind of thing.
Even with the movies, do you remember? Like,
I actually haven't watched the movies.
that's
I've only-
I've only
why-
watched the Dreaming Girl one. Like it was like the
Yeah.
prequel movie or whatever.
Mhm.
And that's fair.
I would say
College.
probably great. I would probably go with Neko.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I
I'm
would
actually
probably,
proud of you guys. I'm actually really proud of you guys. Let's go.
yeah, especially just because of how although although I do say that, like with their romance, I feel like their romance or their dynamics is so strong that I feel like it's justified to put them in great.
Right, like it doesn't need it like
Okay,
other series. It
okay,
needs to be
yeah.
the focus. It's just from day one you knew they clicked, and
Yeah.
it's just a different thing, you know. Yeah, they're cute.
I
Alright.
can't believe putting this at 9 out of 10. I'm actually genuinely very surprised.
So-
I'm proud
so
of
that
you, ladies
means-
and gentlemen.
I need to move it up then.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right.
All right
Next one.
then. Next on the list. Please, guys, the name of the anime I'm about to say, please not get it out of context.
Oh,
That is the
This
name
is
of it.
giving me deja vu from last.
I want
That's
to
the
eat
name
your
of it.
pancreas.
Why?
Ah,
Doesn't mean I want to eat your literal pancreas. That's the name of the anime. I want to
yummy.
eat
Ah.
your pancreas.
Yo, Walker's reaction last time.
Oh,
He was like, "Bitch, what?"
What?
I think it's
Like, I think what he heard is that I want to eat your PM, PUSS.
Oh.
Like, that's what I think what he heard in his ears.
No, I heard pancreas, and even still, I'm just like, Nani the fuck? What?
Let me start off with who has watched the anime first off.
I saw this in theaters. It fucked me up
yeah.
big time.
I haven't seen it,
Wow.
but it fucked me up when I heard about it.
Damn, boss.
Well, we'll start with memory then, because I think you had the floor and nobody here has watched it. What do you think?
No, I have. Yep.
Oh, Yaku, excuse me. Both of you guys.
I might have to go 9 out of 10 here. I think I might have to go 9 out of 10 here. I mean, it's been a bit since I watched it, but the theme of the movie, the general theme, and the two main characters, they were just, I don't know, it was just a beautiful story. It's kind of funny. It's in the same tier as like Your Lie in April, because I feel like there are some kind of like similarities for sure. With the characters and the circumstances surrounding them. But yeah, this movie, I saw it in theaters like 2018, 2017, whenever it came out. And I don't know, anime don't really like usually, like there are times it happens, but I feel like anime don't really like be fucking me up like that. And this one was one of those that did. And I was just like when it hit me, I was like, wow, like that's just how you know, at least for me, that something is like really good. So yeah, I would have to put it in great.
All right.
Neko-chan, to you now. Do you agree, disagree? What do you rate this anime?
9. I would agree. It's a 9 out of 10. Great anime. Like everything that Memory explained, really. It's just the themes, the how they both, their chemistry, and just it's a really beautiful film that adapted that first. I think it was one volume of the manga. I think relying on.
I think it was too.
Yeah, so really well, and of course I cried. I was bawling. So yes, if I start bawling, that's great.
We've all been there where we watch a great anime and that shit puts us literally in a ball and we don't get out of bed until next morning.
Yeah.
We're like, damn, what the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with my life?
Hey,
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Usually, if something makes me cry, it's an automatic 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
110%
Usually.
agree with that fact.
Usually,
110%.
Yeah,
But we know where this lies. The next anime on this list is Sakanako. Which I don't know where the photo is. Memory.
Oh,
I don't know.
Sakanako?
yeah.
wait, Saikano, it is second from the
Saikano.
left on the second row. That one right there.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Oh,
Saikano, How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. This is great. This is
wait,
great.
did you just say a boring girlfriend?
Hold on.
Yeah, How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. That's the name of the
I'm-
series.
Yeah, How to Raise a Boring
That's the name.
Oh.
That's
what?
the name of the
That's the
series.
name. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
It's called Saikano, How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. That's the name of
Yeah,
it.
Why would you want a boring girl? What?
Hold on. Let him cook. I was gonna give it to Neko, but you know what? Fuck. Okay, memory. Speak your piece.
Hey, I was just naming the series, bro. I wasn't even
Me, I'm still
It
trying
is
to
like,
figure out
why
like how
would
do you
you
like
want-
why would you want a boring girlfriend? Like that's like the
Oh,
most
Why
one,
would you
like
not
yeah.
want a boring girlfriend? Why would you just look? Some people just want plain and simple. Some like me, like want a crazy Latina girlfriend who just wants to ruin your life for forever.
Oh,
Some people have crazy taste. That's it. Everyone shouldn't judge so harshly at that.
Yeah.
If you want plain and simple, have plain and simple. And unfortunately, that's the name of the anime. That's the boring girlfriend in this aspect. But remember you watched this one? You
So
said
I think the title actually comes from the fact that they're like working on a game together.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it like.
Oh, it's this series.
Yeah.
So they're like
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
they're like
Wait.
Yeah. So they're like
isn't it?
they make
Wait.
like a dating sim game.
Yes. Not the usual gamers.
I
Uh-oh,
think I
Mark,
know
Oh.
the
I'm
series.
scared.
Have
I
you
think I
first
know this series.
Yeah, it's
I think I know
great,
this
especially
series.
like because you see like because the whole concept is like the main dude, or they're working on a game, a dating sim, and he's kind of modeling the heroine in the game off of the main girl. So that's kind of how he's going about like making the game. So you kind of see towards the beginning like the whole like boring girlfriend, or she doesn't really stand out, but you see like as they get to know each other more and they continue to work on the game, that she's a lot more than that, than kind of how a lot of people like saw her essentially, or how he saw her at the beginning. I actually, there is like a sequel, like there's 2 seasons and there's a movie. I actually haven't saw the movie because that's like the finale that like wraps
Yeah. Oh,
everything
you
up.
haven't. Oh.
Yeah, which I heard, like I heard the movie was good, but they like
Mm-hmm.
rushed a lot of things. I still need to watch that, but the first 2 seasons were phenomenal, especially season 2. Just a lot of really good characters, not even besides the main 2, but there's a lot of good characters, especially one of my favorite probably anime girls of all time. There's a girl named Utah. Fun fact, I don't be buying like body pillows and stuff like that, but I had a sponsor for a YouTube video and they sent me a
I
body pillow for free.
remember,
And I
yes.
got, that was the body pillow I got, was of her
Oh,
from this
boy.
series. So they sent me that shit for free. I was like, okay, I'll do a video over it. That video is gone now. It might be private, or I might have just deleted it.
I remember.
But yeah, she's like one of the best, one of my favorite anime girls for sure. Very fun series and pretty underrated. I feel like, well, it's pretty popular in Japan, but I feel like in the West, a lot of people don't really talk about it. Or
I haven't
give
heard
it
about it
thought.
until now. Maybe I have heard about it throughout the years, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Probably.
I had to look up some screenshots, so I think I've seen it like in passing with people talking about it, but nah, or maybe I think I was thinking of something else, but yeah, we won't talk about that.
Memory. I'm sorry. Before we move on to Neko, what would you rate it on this?
I would
on this list?
say 9 out of 10 for me personally. Great. Like the movie could maybe alter it, bring it up, bring it down, but as of right now, from what I've watched, I would say 9 out of 10.
And Neko-chan, you said you have watched it.
The movie wrapped it up really nicely. Like I think I underestimated to not put it on one of my top 10s for me personally. It's a really great romance series. For me, my favorite is Megumi. I love Megumi. I don't know. Like I think just how soft she is, and then of course, like you explained, like you get to see how more she is, and their dynamic is adorable in the movie. Oh, just beautiful. I would rate it as a great anime. 9 out of 10 for sure. It's so much fun. I love that movie so much. It's so entertaining. It's just a good finale for the series, and I love it so much. I love Megumi. She's awesome. I think that's why I thought the joke of when you said the title, because a lot of people.
Oh, you thought I was
her.
making fun of her?
I was like,
Giving
oh,
her shit.
yes, because like a lot of our friends call her boring. I'm like, but she's great. She's like,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, she's not that great. She's not great.
No,
like
you
the
really
other
do come to
girls."
like her a lot more as
Yes.
it goes along. For
She's
sure.
awesome.
That's good then.
But yeah, great anime for sure.
It's character
I'm
progression. It's the best kind.
I'm really happy you guys are fucking killing it with this romance anime because I didn't expect a lot of these animes to be high. I expect it to be very low. So
I'm
thank you.
surprised it is that high though on the now.
Me too. I'm impressed.
That's the thing. That's the thing. We haven't even left the top 10 of this list yet.
Yeah, trust me.
So-
There's
We're
there's
not
3 of
even
them that I
talking
have here
shit.
that are gonna be 9. First thing we put them up, I'm gonna put them at 10. Go, and I'll be like,
Okay.
what y'all gonna say next? But hey, Crash, what's next?
Okay, so the next on the list is Kami-sama Kiss. I'll tell you right now, I have
This is
never
the
watched
old one, right? This is
Yeah,
old.
it's a very old one. I have personally never
Yeah.
watched this.
I don't know this
Actually,
one.
I've never heard of the anime prior to reading the list. So I'm
Really?
actually
Oh,
curious to know
wow.
if you guys have heard or even watched it.
It's on the last row on the 5th one.
1,
There you-
2.
Oh wait,
3,
never mind.
4, 5.
Sorry, I can't even see the thing.
You got
these.
these.
These
I can really read. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
I hope an ad's not blocking it. Could an ad be blocking it? Or no, it's third.
No, it
it's
is.
third at the top. It's third from the left, right? That's
There's
Kami-sama Kiss, right?
there we go. Yes,
Yeah.
there we go. Thank you. I was like, oh,
Get that one alright.
thank
Has
you.
anybody watched the anime?
I have.
Okay, Neko, talk to
there
us.
you go.
Where should it be?
Convince us.
Oh God, this is a classic one. This is Kami-sama Kiss. It's mostly like an Inuyasha kind of thing where she kind of gets a hold of this, like, I think he's called like he was a spirit, like a assistant of God, and then she becomes a god, and she takes on him as an assistant and whatnot. And so he's basically trying to be a god or something. From what I remember, I probably don't remember exactly which position she is, but yeah, she becomes a god for some reason, and then he's like the assistant. You kind of see like a love story between them, and like she's kind of like always bossing him around and all that. So and of course I think it had 3 seasons. I forget, but the story's all done. It's concluded, the whole manga and everything, and I think it's a classic. It's awesome, hilarious, both heartwarming, and their dynamic is hilarious. I love it so much. I think it's a solid.
Okay.
I think it's really
where
beloved.
we put it right now? Right at the moment in the back or right now in the front?
Low B, high
Yeah.
B, mid B.
I think the highest between those two.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I'll
it's
let us.
a
Yeah,
classic.
All right.
Yeah, it's really really nice.
I'll take
Go
your
ahead
word
and
that
have
it is solid.
Yeah.
We have nothing else to say on that. The next one is a movie. I'm very curious to know if you guys have watched this movie. It's called Jose, the Tiger, and the Fish.
Fuck
I
yeah.
talked about that last time. Yeah.
we talk
I think
about-
Neko brought it up, right?
Yeah.
Neko brought
Yeah.
it up. I
What-
think in the.
I'll leave the floor to you this time again, Neko, because I'm gonna say
first. Let's find the
uh,
picture.
yeah.
I know the damn. No, it's not this one.
I think
I'm
it was
not
one
gonna
with
lie.
a week.
Right there. You're on it right now. To the left.
Yes, you're
Oh,
right.
there
right
it
there.
is. Yes.
Yeah.
I think
I'm not gonna
definitely
lie.
great. What's up,
Oh,
Watkins?
I keep seeing the title, and for some reason my brain sees the tiger, and it says Jose. I guess it's Jose. I guess, but
I think it's
Josie.
okay, because I keep wanting to say Josie and the Pussycats, and I'm just like,
Oh.
no, that's Tiger, and there's a fish involved.
Josie,
Get your mind out of like the freaking old school cartoons that nobody's gonna remember.
Yo.
Man,
Everyone's gonna butcher me in the comments saying I said Jose.
yeah.
It was Jose.
In my
I
head,
know.
I put the Hispanic Latino in there like Jose, Jose. But I do agree, Jose. Damn, I'm saying it now.
He's gonna say it out.
Hey.
Josie.
Josie and the tiger and the fish.
I think it's French. I think.
Oh yeah, I
No,
believe
it is. It is French.
I
Oh,
believe it.
even better.
I believe it. Josie and the Tiger and the Fish is a really good film. It got me crying at the end. The animation is fucking
Oh.
beautiful.
Fucking finally, we got everyone's crying now. Finally, yay!
We're all crying, man.
I gave it an 8.5 when I saw this back in 2021 in theaters. It was really beautiful film. I really enjoyed it, and I believe it should go in 9. Great in A tier.
Yeah.
But Neko, any thoughts as well? Because I know
No.
we've spoken about it before already.
Yeah, I agree. No, this is one of my favorite, this top 5 favorite anime films. Yes, I love it a lot. Yeah, I love it that much. It's really
So want to put it in 10? Because I don't mind 10 if you say.
Hold on, hold your
No,
horses,
10,
there, hold your horses. Hold on, let me dispute something real quick.
Oh,
I never watched the film. I read the original work
Oh,
from back
there's
a
in
manga?
before it became. As a writer,
oh,
as a personal writer, it is my
Oh.
job to go to the original source before manga, before artwork.
oh.
You read it from the text itself, the
and
Bible of all Bibles. You go back to the originality, and that's where I actually learned about the actual thing before it's a movie. I liked it written. I've yet to watch it in film. However, people have told me it's also getting on my watch list to watch it. The only reason why I have not watched it yet, and I will not be afraid to say it, I just want to cry like a little bitch again. I'm too pussy to do it. I'm sorry, guys. I can't go through it another time. So,
It's different from the source. So whatever.
Oh
you
no! Oh
decide-
yeah, 100%,
yeah.
100%. I'm just not
Yeah, I feel you though.
emotionally prepared to cry yet, and if I'm crying in my couch and my wife comes up asking me why the fuck you crying like a bitch, what the fuck am I gonna tell her other than I'm crying to like some anime movie and I get cursed out at it saying come on grow up here. So when I get around to it, I will, but I will at least allow you guys to put an S tier. I think that's fair.
I just put it in high A. I'm okay with high A.
Yeah, high A is good.
Word.
I would agree.
Okay.
It's kind of given me. I haven't watched it yet. I need to watch it.
I don't remember
Eva's
rewatching
doing the
it.
music, so
But it's given me like Pancreas vibes, kind of.
Oh yeah, you're not far off from that take.
It could.
Yeah, for sure.
Next.
We are now on the next anime that Vash have been so patiently dying,
There you
waiting
go.
for to talk on it. He's gonna be the first one to talk about this. My teen romantic comedy snafu. Please, Vash, take it away. Tell me why this shit is dog shit.
Wow, that
Oh,
true
Snafu,
though. It's trash.
Snafu is 1010. My boy Hachiman. This man. A big shout out to my friend, Cypher. I watched season 1 and 2 with him, and then we watched season 3 together when it got released. He made me binge season 1 and 2, so he could put me on, and we saw season 3. It was a great binge, Hachiman, and it was such a good rom-com because you don't have the MC trying to pick and choose. He's like trying to break it down in a, not saying like in a scientific way, but trying to break it down in a psychological way of why he should choose which woman. But he always knew the answer, but he just had to own up to the answer of which was the right person for him to be with, even though he had the best friend and he could have chosen the easy answer, but he wanted to choose the one that makes him think, that makes him feel alive.
that was really right. Yeah, that was really like the perfect fit for him.
And I love that. Like I love the season 3. I believe me and I believe we were watching with somebody. I forgot who it was, but we not saying cry, but we tear at the bridge scene when he was speaking to her, and Larry was just not going on a rant, but like just venting to her, like just saying all that he was holding up to his chest, and like the animation just did the the wind scene. Her hair was floating in the bag, and it was just making it all powerful. Like I still remember. So to me, it's a gold status, man. Like. I cannot say it's better than Fruit Basket since I haven't seen it. I'm just being biased here. But anybody else wants to go and defend or agree?
I want to say goat status as well. I think I might have to say goat status.
All right.
Honestly, too. Yeah, I mean, especially like the scene you mentioned, even like the confession with Yukino. And I know a lot of people kind of gave Yukino shit. A lot of people didn't like Yukino. A lot of people were on the Yui train. I don't know why you would be on the Aroha train. I don't know why you'd be on that one. But it was either Yui or Yukino. Screw Iroha, honestly.
Damn.
No.
Even the teacher,
Oh, no.
like,
Okay,
okay.
this is dog shit. He didn't choose the fucking teacher. He had the one fucking chance. And Boy's gonna back me up on this. I hope the fuck he backed me up on this. We all know if you have a chance to back the teacher in an anime, you fucking go for it. And that goes for Persona 5 on this. I'll bring that shit
No,
back.
not everyone can be the dude from Testament of Sister New Devil, bro.
Yeah, like,
Yes, he
and also
fucking can.
they're in high school where it has to be realistic. It's not an
Shut the
anime where
fuck
it's
up.
power
No,
level.
fucking-
It's not
oh,
like
no. Don't give me that shit now.
He chose Hachiman chose the girl that was the best fit for him.
yes.
And he chose
They're the best fit for each other.
It is.
Like, yeah, he could have Yui wanted him forever. He could have easily went
My
with
girl Yui.
Yui. He could have. With Yui is great. Yui's great.
Yeah,
Don't get me
Yui's
wrong. But
amazing,
is she the right fit for Hachiman? No, she's not. That's just the facts.
That's what I'll take. But okay.
Yukino and Hachiman, they're a perfect fit for each other, and I
Yeah.
feel like the series definitely displayed that. Especially season 3 helped a ton. Like season 3 was phenomenal,
was fucking
especially with
amazing.
Yukino's development.
It was amazing.
Because I was more so on Team Yui, I would say, first 2 seasons or so. Season 3 though is where Yukino really kind of took a lot of strides for me, and then I got behind the idea of them being together. Because I was always like Yui, it has to be Yui. I know she's gonna lose, but I'm still saying Yui. And because they set it up from the very beginning of the series, right? When they were in the classroom together, the very beginning, Yukino and Hachiman, like that was what it was gonna be. It was just how were we gonna get there? It was more so like the path, right? Which I love how the series handled the characters for sure. But yeah, goat status, 100%.
Anybody else?
I'm seeing a picture of the teacher right now. Nah, he should have gone with the teacher.
My God, come on. But one time I need you to back me. You know what?
I knew Walker was gonna do something like,
you know what? You take this
teacher.
one.
Let me do a
It
quick
belongs in
research.
goat tier. But the question now is where in goat tier does it belong? Low goat? High goat?
I'd say low goat.
I think right there where it is, not full right there, right from a fruit basket.
I like Fruit Basket more.
Oh, really?
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I give
still
respect
in
to
ghost
Fullmetal. Yeah,
status.
still ghost status. Exactly. I'm okay.
My hands are tied. You know,
Alright,
the
next one.
wait, this is the democracy. What can I say? Now, going on the next anime, and what I will say real quick on this one is this is going to be the original anime, not the remake rework that had came out recently from last year. So I want to let you guys know that in advance. The anime that I refer to is Spice and Wolf, the original that came out a
Ooh,
long time ago.
So is this one right? Is this one?
I mean, the original or the remake, I think I would still put it probably in great.
fourth row, last one.
Fourth.
Or third row, I'm sorry. Last
Right there, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, they
Yeah.
got cut off. Cool.
And where you guys put it?
I agree with memory.
I was gonna say great.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved it. It was a great anime.
Mm.
The remake is doing a phenomenal job. The only reason why I wouldn't say remake right now is because the story is still ongoing and there's new nonsense onto that, which we're not like it's not explained yet or anything like that. You know, Paulo and Lawrence having a kid, you didn't really see that in the original. You've seen that now in the
I
new
still
one.
can't
So
believe they did that.
Yeah,
I think that's cool. I really think that's amazing. But to be fair with the original source of that right now, I don't want to tamper with that because it's not technically completed that story. So that being said, I'd rather just focus on the original that a lot of people really know a lot about. So, you know, me and Memory say 9. Have you guys watched Spicy Wolf? Have you guys heard about it?
Haven't.
I would say 9.
Heard about it.
Yeah, I heard about it.
but
Yeah,
Don't
it's a
basically-
classic for sure. And I think with the
Yeah.
remake, they want to adapt everything, even not the sequel too. I think that's what they're hinting at, especially. So yeah,
I
I'm
hope
excited
so.
for the yeah
Yeah.
the OG classic, beautiful. Yeah, I love it.
9 out of 10 then. All right, enough said. We don't have to speak more then. Next on the list, I have Kids on the Slope.
Oh my
Don't know.
god!
Mm.
Neko-chan. You
Where's
go
that one,
first.
guys?
never heard of this.
The first row, third.
Damn.
I would put it on GOAT. It's
Really?
if you like we talked
wow.
about it before, we talked about Watkins. If you love music, all about music,
Ooh.
and then Power of Friendship, while romance too. It covers all grounds, and it finishes the story in I think 24 episodes. Beautiful story. I would
Is
just
there
say
plot
that.
twist? Is there no plot twists?
I can't say. You gonna have
That's
to watch
it.
it.
You're not supposed to
Yeah.
tell people. You're not supposed to tell people if there's a plot twist. The plot twist is never meant to be told because then you're
I've been spoiled by everything. Do you not understand? Like at this point, I give a fuck. Like,
okay.
hey,
That's great for you, but that don't mean I know. That don't mean Watkins. That don't mean the audience that's watching knows. That's a whole
And-
different thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all watch. That's the whole little surprise. With Kids on the Slope, it's a classic. I think for a lot of people that even older generations, whatever, like a lot of people love this series. It's a very underrated. Definitely
Oh,
give it a
But
shot
it's
if you
short.
love.
It's
Like
just
I'm
12
talking about-
episodes.
Oh, it's 12 episodes. Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's just
thought.
one
See,
season. Yeah, it's just one season.
it feels
huh?
like it's longer because of how golded it is. It's like it covers everything. I'm telling you, in 12 episodes, power, friendship, music, romance, beautiful. That's it. GOAT status. It's 10 out of 10.
All right.
I don't- it's
Anybody
very-
disagrees
Take,
with
alright.
that 10 out of 10?
No, we do
Rebuttal
not.
from anybody.
Man, you
Nate?
better not even say nothing.
I'm sorry, man. I don't think I can
Uh-oh.
put it go. I can't put it go.
All right,
bro.
so great.
Oh, talk about it, Nate. Talk about it.
I mean, I would say great. I just it's the same thing I said with Your Line April. I feel like there's some great, like there's some GOAT aspects of it, like the performances with the music, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
production is phenomenal. I mean, Shinichiro Watanabe directs. He's Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo. I mean, come on, the list goes on. Dude's goated, but
I've never heard of this series before.
yeah, you got to peep this one. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Like-
it's great.
It's great. It's great. Don't get me wrong, but in terms of like, I know this whole thing is romance. I'm thinking about the romance, and I feel like I wasn't that invested in that aspect of the series. Like I was
That's
more so,
fair.
yeah, I was more so invested in in a lot of the other aspects of the series than the romance. So that's why I would ding it.
Mhm.
Would
Well,
you
I would-
guys?
Yeah.
So I
that's
would
fair.
say solid. If we want to split it, go great.
Yeah, I
Would,
think
would you guys be compromising for a high A tier then? High great.
low A then. We can do low A because now if we're because
So
okay.
do I put it
the
here
romance is
low or
great.
do I put it here where I had it?
About in the middle is fine. I
Alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
that's-
It's great.
I'm glad we're able
Yeah.
to get to agreement, ladies and gentlemen. That was crazy. I'm not
Well,
gonna lie to you.
What I'm glad about this is that Watkins right now is just putting a lot of future series to watch. Now he's like, damn, I never thought about it. Add it to the list.
On the ever-growing list. On the ever-growing
I'm
list.
just glad you're just getting more animes to watch. That's all I care about. And at
Look,
the end of the day,
we're not sponsored by AniList, but AniList will be helpful for anybody and all viewers in the audience, where you could just add it right there for planning. Is how I have it right now in the future, so you can know that if you have an anime to watch in the future, you could just play the spiel on the Wheel of Fortune. Which one would it be next time?
speaking about music animes, there's a specific anime coming up in the list, Walk-ins for you, that I personally was gonna say, but we're almost to it. The next, if we have nothing else to say about this anime, the next one on the list is Into the Forest of Firefly's Light. I can show you. That's the second row, fourth one.
I have not watched this. This was like one of the first anime movies I ever watched, and I don't really remember much from it. I just remember it being really cute.
And sad.
And sad, yes.
It's cute and sad.
And it's from the creator of Natsume's Book of Friends. I remember that.
You're right. Yeah. I think even
But I
the
don't-
same studio.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm like drawing a blank on trying to remember even how like I'm feeling a solid or good is how I felt about it, but it's been a while since I watched it.
Man, I might have to say even 7. It's a good 7. Like
Ooh,
it
that's
isn't like crazy,
mid?
crazy. Yeah. Like it's only mid in the sense like the romance like didn't really go crazy because of something that happens, but it's
I'm actually cool with that.
Yeah, 7's
cool.
a good because it's not bad. It's okay. Like
Yeah.
you wouldn't
Oh,
go for it real
and
quick.
plus, it's just one episode.
It's a
it's like a movie.
Yeah,
It's a movie.
it
It's
says
like a short
that one
film.
episode,
Short film.
45 minutes. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an O&A then. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's because of something that in the O&A, it's not crazy. It's all right.
Okay, cool.
It's beautiful though. Beautiful. It's a beautiful film. A little one episode.
I need to revisit it though, because it's been
I
probably
haven't
10
watched
years.
it, so if anything, you could revisit by me watching it first time. So if anything, they could be playing in the future. And plus, it's just 45 minutes. That's like 2 anime episodes if you don't skip the openings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Our co-host
that's
cooking
like
right
half
now.
my commute.
Giving us
that's
the first
actual?
mid anime right now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even think we'd have our first mid, but here we are. But I will at least admit the next one is going to be a movie, a very familiar movie to you guys.
Mm.
Weathering with You.
Oh my god, I put it over your
Heard of
name.
it.
100%.
Well, you have
uh,
Walkers. You have not seen Weathering with You.
I've heard of it.
Oh, you gotta check it
I'm
out.
in the
Wait,
same boat.
have you seen Your
it's on my
Name?
list.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. It's on the list. Just
I'm in walking.
We all know-
It's on the list.
we all know how long these lists can get and how slow one can get through said list. So yeah, it's
Understandable.
That's
on
fair.
the list.
That's fair. That's fair.
For me, Weathering with You.
Now, will it be bumped up the list?
Mm.
Look, Weathering with
I-
You. If you have not seen Your Name, watch Your Name first, and then watch Weathering with You, because it's like
Yes.
a spin-off kind of sequel to the movie of Your Name, and the magic, the animation is beautiful. How do you pronounce this? The director's name?
Makoto Shinkai.
Thank you, Makoto Shinkai. His fucking.
Didn't we see
catalog-
this together, Vash?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
We saw
Yeah, we
this
did.
movie together.
Yeah, we
There it
did.
is.
Yeah. It was me,
Jesus Christ.
him, and Cypher, and I believe
Aaron?
and plus Aaron. We saw it, I believe, at Comic-Con, right?
No.
And
It was Anime NYC.
yeah, because we got passes,
No.
press passes for we got
It
it
was
in.
right before COVID. It was right before COVID.
Yeah, it was right before COVID. Yeah, we saw an early access
Oh, shit.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just all coming back together. It was beautiful. I think myself, Cypher, and I think all 4 of us were like crying at the end or tearing at the end because it was just so
There you
emotional.
go.
Because I think
Yeah.
There you go.
like we all turned to each other, like just stare to see who's crying and who's not crying, and we all looked at each other like, okay, we all cry. Okay, we're good to stare at each other
Yeah.
comfortably.
Like it all hit us the same. Okay, got it. Like I'm not the only one.
Exactly.
That's
like we're
cool.
good. We fought the emotion, but yes, to me, gold status. Look, the movie has its flaws. I'm not gonna kid you and everything. As much as I love. Damn, I was butcher his name when the director. He does
Mhm.
fantastic jobs, but his third movie, was Suzume.
Suzume?
That one
Yeah.
has more flaws to talk about, but we don't have that here.
100%.
But Weathering with You and Your Name has less flaws compared to the third one. But to me, still gold status is rewatchable. The music, the animation, everything is fantastic. Like you could literally find other key stuff that you miss when it could be Easter eggs as well. And the flip of the fucking god fucking thunderclouds shit is fucking it's phenomenal. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I would say great. I don't know if I can put it quite on GOAT status. There's other Shinkai films I prefer, but out of Your Name, out of Your Name, Weathering with You, and Suzume, this is my favorite out of those three.
Agree.
Yeah,
I will agree.
100%.
Yeah.
So we got 9 out of 10, A tier. I like it. But question
Wait,
is where?
I would say 9 out of 10.
And how about you, Nick? Because you say you've seen it as well.
I see it because I love it so much. I put it on GOAT status, but I
I'm
would be
fine with
okay
that.
with 9.
I would just say
be
9,
good.
but I'm fine with GOAT
Okay.
status. Y'all had me outnumbered
Are
anyway.
we going for a go? We're going for a goat now. We're going for an
Yeah.
X-ray.
Hey,
Dude, it's too good. It's
People
too
have
good.
spoken.
it's 2-1
when
right
he-
now.
When you got a man's that chooses you over the weather, I'm just saying.
That is a fact. He literally said, "I will fuck up Japan
that.
for you," and he literally did. He literally said, "Japan got fucked." Hey,
Yeah,
I do it for anybody.
The strongest force on earth. Literally, like,
yes, Watkins.
Again,
He literally.
love makes you do stupid things.
Oh, it did.
It goes back to that. It goes back to that.
Our title already. Loves makes you do stupid things.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna write it down. But go ahead.
And speaking about stupid things, the next anime is going to be a little stupid. No pun intended. This one is called Makane, too many losing heroines. This is a recent anime
I
that
think
I
it's this
released
one, right?
November of last year.
That one.
I will
it's that one,
say
right?
real quick. Yeah, I will say real quick. I personally loved it. It was one of my. I was genuinely surprised that this was one of the animes that actually made it on the high end list for me. I loved all the girls. Every single girl had their own problems that the main MC was able to fix. It was a different kind of perspective. How like the I wouldn't even say side piece because that's a little disrespectful. The losing girl, the girl that doesn't be able to be with the person that they want to be. We see different sides of those perspectives. Whether it's like you lose to their childhood friend, or you lose to another person, or a really close friend or anything like that. You just see those different perspectives, and it's like it's hard for that losing person to confess, knowing that they're not going to be able to be with that person, but to see the character development of those characters nonetheless just shows how deep this anime goes to explain, like, even though you might not lose, still speak your piece because you never know what tomorrow may bring. I give it a solid great anime, 9 out of 10, A tier. It was great. I was expecting a little bit more of a romantic build between certain characters. I even will go as far as to say I predicted that Lemon and the MC were going to be together. I'm actually surprised they didn't, because I actually theorized based on what the teacher said that they were going to end up together, and they didn't. So that actually surprised me. But it's all good. It's whatever. I that's what didn't make me for S tier, but it's a solid, great. I highly recommend the anime. You guys let me know. Did any of you guys watch it?
I did. Oh, go ahead, Watkins. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the concept alone kind of has me intrigued enough to check it out. Just to see, hey, what happens to those losers in these series? What are they up to? Like, how do they kind of process things? So yeah, the concept alone sells me.
I like that.
So like, obviously, like, it's kind of apparent from the title, but yeah, like, this deals a lot with like unrequited love.
Yeah.
And the thing that kind of like in terms of romance, the thing that holds this kind of back for me a bit is that we didn't really see, or at least to the extent I wanted to see it, the like development and progression between the two main characters, like Anna and Nukamizu. It was, I feel like, what was it, Lemon and the other girl that they focused on quite a bit. Like, they had their own little like arcs or whatever. I feel like we have yet to see the best kind of the, at least the romance blossom between the two main characters. So that's kind of what holds it back for me in terms of that.
I would put it on
factor.
solid too. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna put it at the top of solid. That's kind of what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
That's fair. I will respect that. I mean, 2-1. I can't beat that, so I'll put it a high B tier. What can I say? I spoke my piece, but it wasn't
And
enough. That's fair.
I just want to
That's
make
fair.
sure the poster is
Yeah,
this one.
that's
All right,
correct.
cool.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I just want to confirm.
The next one, unless anybody else has anything else
We're
to add
good.
on it. The next one I have is this one specifically for Watkins and for a lot of you viewers who like music anime and want to cry like a little bitch. Is Nodame Kanabi. It is a very
Fire.
old school anime, romance anime with music in it. Have not watched this either, so I have nothing to say on it. Unfortunately,
No, you did. You kept it up like you did.
You did. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. He's just
You're like,
excited.
all right. What you got? But no.
They explained it. Yeah, tell us about it. Like, nah, I can't see it. But if anybody else could talk about it, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, someone can speak for me because all I know is that there was a violin, I think,
It's-
in it. That's all I saw.
I'm trying
Bro,
to see. Oh, it's two from the right of Dress Up Darling. If you see Dress Up Darling in the middle, it's like 2 to the right of that.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's it.
Okay, this one, Donnie's right here. So right here. Oh, this
I
one.
think that
Yeah.
is
yeah,
it.
there you go. I've seen it, and it's one of my favorites, like top 10, maybe even. Dude,
Oh,
it's
wow.
so good. Like, it doesn't make you cry. It actually makes you cry of joy because it's about this.
Okay.
I've talked about this, I think,
This was last
in the
week as
last
well.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I love this series a lot because of course it's music. The romance is more like better on this than Kids on the Slope. I would agree there because it's more apparent and it actually goes somewhere. And of course, this is adults we're dealing with rather than like kids, or at least teens. So this is more mature while also being childish because of how the girl MC is. But it's really nice. It's very. I think it's like a more coming to know yourself and like accepting yourself. So it's really nice. I would put it at goated, but I can agree. I can go with great anime too, though. If anyone else has seen it,
I have no objections because I haven't watched it.
it's goated, bro. It's like I think it's
Especially you saying like it's adult romance, like mature.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude.
they got the music aspect in there too. It's like
it hits, man. It's really great. It's a
it
classic.
sounds like
Awesome.
it just sounds like an elevated, version of Your Line April, Kids on the Slope. So I'd be fine with Ghost.
Yeah,
I have no.
it's ooh,
So where I put it?
definitely. Yeah, I think goat. This is goat for sure.
Oh,
S
go.
tier.
It is like when
Oh.
I get y'all guys to
Respect.
watch this,
Alright.
I feel like I won't really deny this because it's great, man. It's great.
The
Iron
people have
Rockets has
spoken
another
and they
one.
say S tier.
Yeah, I
Um,
might rewatch this. Dang it, man.
well then, since I have to catch up on that myself, because I was talking all that
All right.
shit. The next anime is one I have definitely watched for sure, 110%. A Sign of Affection. What I will say on that, do not sleep on this anime for sure. This was definitely one I did not expect to watch because a romance anime regarding someone who is deaf and this cool looking I will dare say sexy young lad trying to get into this girl's DMs with maybe ulterior motives. He's always going on vacations and coming back and want to talk into the deaf girl for whatever reason. And then you have the childhood friend who's so shy to confess his feelings. So what does he do instead of trying to confess his feelings to this deaf girl? He bullies her and learns how to speak sign language to speak to her and communicate with her, which is so crazy and bizarre. I thought the animation itself was very cute. I loved it was a strong romance in every aspect. It became a love square at one point, which I thought was fucking spicy. I love to see a little more of action between the MC and love interest, so that definitely grabbed my attention from there on forth. And I'm a sucker for girls with pink hair. Nothing wrong with. She was a cute girl overall. Nothing crazy to speak on, but a girl with pink hair, I'm always gonna simp for. I'm gonna give this one a solid 8 out of 10. It was very good. I loved it. I do recommend it for someone who is starting off anime, wants to watch something romantic, and wants to just get to learn about like what it is to like fall in love with somebody who has a disability in life.
Beautiful said. I love that, Crash.
Did I choose the right poster?
The way
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
you did.
the way you described it kind of made me think of a silent voice more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
far off from that. Honestly, you are
Like,
not far off
I'm
from
like,
that.
what?
Take.
Aren't you? Yeah. So I'm like, okay, because oh my god, that movie. But I mean
Peak.
that one. Oh my god, yes.
So the difference, what I would
that's a
say, at
whole
least
other
with a silent voice,
topic with that
this,
one.
It's more college students, really.
yeah, these are now adults.
Mhm.
We're talking about like a
Okay.
little more mature people. Silent voice is more
Yeah.
pretty much with bullying, with the aspect of like going into high school and everything like that. So there's a
Mhm.
big age difference, age gap. So you're dealing with more maturity in that aspect with this anime as opposed to a silent voice,
Yeah.
where this is more like adolescents learning to better themselves because of their mistakes.
Yep.
And plus, with me, with the silent voice, it's kind of like what Memory said earlier with like Your Lie in April and all that. I don't really think of that as romance. I think more of
Yeah.
like the other stuff going around in it, because, but again, that's a whole different other conversation for a whole different other time.
Hey,
for
fair.
that.
I would agree with Solid. I just can't stop laughing because I just know from Memory and our friend group, they just couldn't get over the lips. The guy's
Oh, the
lips.
lips are crazy. Yeah, the dude's
But
lips.
it's
yeah.
a really fun
Well,
time.
now I
The
have to
lip-
look
the lips-
that up.
The lips were going crazy. I didn't know the anime would go that crazy. The manga is the same way, but the anime just, I don't know. The lips are looking really juicy.
So where I leave it at good.
Solid
as
is
it-
good.
Solid, yeah.
I would agree with Solid as
Okay.
well. It's really cute. It's it does like it has some of like the typical like shoujo tropes
Yeah.
Thank you.
and all that, but yeah, I thought the main couple was really cute. Like the guy Crash mentioned, the Oishi guy, I think his name was.
Yeah.
I wasn't really crazy on him, but whatever.
Yeah.
The main romance is really good, and even
On the side
there-
one, right?
yeah, there were
Even the
side
best friends were,
yeah,
the
the side one
super
was
best friends were
awesome
trying to
as well.
get with you. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, there was a lot of there's a little bit of romance for everybody on characters
Yeah.
wise. Even like the best friends of the best friends, the hairdresser.
Oh, you're
and
right.
then, the
Yes.
girl too. Like there was romance in every aspect. Like every character
Yeah.
got a little action here and there. So it's like no stone was unturned. If you want to argue that, like that's why I want to say, like, even though like you were kind of like shoved all that in your face, at least it was like a good palate cleanser. It was like a good enough, like,
Yes.
everyone got somewhere in the show, whether they got their happy ending or they got their heart crushed. That's all I'll say to them.
Talk about it.
All right.
But where we agreed on, you said B tier.
Solid, yeah.
Said
Yeah.
Solid. I like that.
All right,
Next is a way better romance anime that I think you guys would like to talk about. Horiyama.
Woo!
I want to start it off with Neko-chan. Where would you want to put it?
I think B. Because I would say it's B only because it didn't.
Is it
They
this one?
literally could have. Yeah, no, it's not that one. It's the fourth one.
Fourth one in the first row. Yep.
Yeah. Look, I would only say it's B because they could have adapted everything from that first season. Why did they cut it off and then make another series just adapting the stuff they skipped? Like, you could have just done it in the first time.
Oh, yeah,
Why
Like
did
in
you do
24
that?
episodes?
No, it wasn't the first one 12 and then the other one was 12 too? Like
Yeah. Or 12 or
So-
13, something like that. Yeah.
so it's like that you could have just done it in one whole season because in the first anime it kind of makes everything too fast and is like it's still good, but it's like as a manga reader you're just like but this is
Thing
supposed to happen first and
They
then,
knew they
Mhm.
fuck up when they called the
Yeah.
spin-off story called The Missing Pieces.
Yeah.
knew-
That's
they-
really what it was.
They knew they fuck
No
up. Like
way.
when you're gonna have a season called literally The Missing Pieces, they knew like, damn, we messed up. Let's just tell people literally
That's
title on it.
funny.
Yeah, so that's what I would say. It's just it would have, like, if you just did it in the first try, it would have been good. So and there's even a little more stuff that's kind of missing from it. But overall, I think it's a good series. It's great. It is great, but it has to be B for that. I am petty, and I don't know why they didn't do that in the first
Wow.
time.
Anybody
I'm being
disagree?
petty.
Neko's way more generous than me because I would put this in mediocre. I'm gonna be honest.
Are we fighting now?
You know what?
Okay.
If I was gonna put my
Ooh.
input as well, that's one of the reasons why I didn't watch it.
I mean,
Because of the bad adaptation. So I will also put it at
yeah, it just
mediocre.
it didn't feel as like fleshed out, I feel like, as it should have, because apparently apparently in 12 episodes they crammed like over 100 chapters
Yep.
into it, which is
Yeah,
terrible.
just read it, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
no,
I
no,
enjoyed
that's-
probably the missing pieces bit more than the main series, honestly.
And that's
I
that.
thought the other way around. I liked the first season more than I did the missing pieces. I mean, the missing pieces, you saw the origin story with Hori's mom and
Yeah.
father, which I thought was
Yeah.
amazing in and of itself. That slap was fucking
Yeah.
iconic, to say the least. You know, to find out how your mom and dad met and how, you know, your mom threw the smoke with all these hoes in the streets was fucking phenomenal. But I personally had to give it 9 out of 10 for everything. All like I had given Missing Piece 8 out of 10, but if I'm gonna give it overall, I give it a 9 out of 10 only because the comedy hit with the romance in itself.
No,
The
it's good.
romance aspect hit with some of the other characters, and let me at least say that they fucked. They actually didn't get to see it, but
Yes,
it is important in the manga and the anime that they fucked. What fucking romance right now can you say that we have talked about that these fucking people have fucked? Not maybe some of them, but
I'll say, I have a question.
I
Word.
have
Like we literally have a show we watch every Tuesday together, and you react to and be say why they're not fucking too much.
It's not on the list, therefore it doesn't count. But anyways, I'm talking about Horima, and I'm saying 9 out of 10. Can we compromise for 8 out of 10 solid?
I think
down
8
for
out of
that.
10. Yeah,
I'm down
8
for
out of
that.
10 is fine.
We can go.
Very well then. We can get 8 out of 10 out of that.
It
Going
is
on
really
to,
good. Yes, it's good. It's funny. It's got
going on from Horimiya to another anime we have here is Relife.
Ooh. I
please.
think Memory has seen this. I want to give those off to him. I think so, right? I think you have.
Yeah, I've saw it, but this one's is kind of
I don't know what
romance wise, like
Where's
Did you
the photo?
see
I'm
the
sorry.
movie? I think there was a movie, or I
there was like a
forget.
4 episode. It's second from the left on the second row. That one right there.
There you go.
Yeah, like there wasn't really like the romance wasn't crazy in it from what I remember.
No, because
It was more like character driven. Like it was more, I don't know. I feel like I still would probably say solid, but yeah,
I would agree. Because I would, from what I remember, until the last bits, it got more on the romance. So
yeah, the last like little sequel thing they had, it was like 4 episodes or whatever, was good. I would say solid. It's pretty fair.
Oh, I think Horimiya is solid too. We kind of compromise with it.
I mean, if we're being generous with it, for sure.
I mean, we can leave it at mediocre. I don't care. That's where I said I wanted it, so that's totally fine with me.
Has no one
Yeah,
else?
sure, you know what? Why not? Why not? I'm feeling generous. You know what? Since we're doing it like that, why not? I guess so. I guess if there's nothing more to say about Relife, then
I would say if we're putting solid for Relife, then I mean Horimiya has way more than Relife does. I'm just saying. So I would switch those two personally. Personally, I would switch those two.
So about right here. For now, right here.
And then put Horimiya in solid, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's fair. Because like that one does have more than Relife does.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
All right. So now that being said, we are more or less halfway done with the tier list. However, we are a little strapped for time, so we're gonna do a bit of a lightning round with this whole thing. So, we're gonna give the names of the anime on the list, and from here on out, it's where we decide, and that's it. No explanations whether we watched it or not. You guys ready for this?
Here we go.
I'm good.
All right. My Dress Up Darling, S tier. I'm not fighting that.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm good.
Anybody else?
I'm good.
All right. We can go with that. Next on the list. Oh wait, do we get the photo for that? Okay, but cool.
There we go.
I just want to say that I haven't finished it, but I will agree to some point because I've seen 5 episodes with Wifey and I've enjoyed it so far. Very cute and wholesome, and I'm glad Wifey's enjoying it as well.
That's good. That's good.
From the art I've seen, S tier.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And she has a lot of respect and for the beginning to feel comfortable, get undressed, and do the whole outfit, the black golf girl outfit, the cosplay. The first one, I was in the animation, like that art, like was amazing. I'm like, damn girl, you just changed a whole different person. I'm like, wait a minute, there is cosplay technically. So yeah, you did the job.
And if you don't like the anime, the manga's going so harder too. The confession was made. I'm not gonna say by who, but it's getting spicy in there. So if you don't want to watch it, read it. He's even better than that. Next on the list, I have Love, Chunipo, and Other Delusions.
I don't know.
I have not watched the anime. So
I would say A. Wait, you haven't? I thought.
Nah.
Okay, I would. After
Slack.
as a whole, the movie, seasons, everything, great anime.
Okay,
Really nice wrap up. Everything.
Picture.
It's at the end of the first.
There,
Row.
the first row.
First one.
First row.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you said great.
I would say great. Yeah.
Great where? Mid tier, high tier, below, kids on the slope.
It's not
There.
better than Dangerous in My Heart, really? Wow.
Okay, below, under. There we go. There.
All right. I'll go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no generous with that, please. All right, that's fair. Next on the list, Insomniacs After School. Me personally, 9 out of 10. I'll even be generous and go a little lower and give it 8.
I don't think I've
you
heard
guys
that
want
one.
to fight
No.
on that.
I don't think
I'm
I've heard
binging that this week.
I want to say 8. I want to say 8 for it.
That's fine.
Okay.
I could live with that. I
And
could live
what?
with 8.
And which one is it?
It's
The
the
first one.
the first one on the left.
Oh, right. This one?
Second row.
Down.
Second row.
No, down. There you go.
Yeah.
And yeah, says solid.
Yeah. That's
Where
okay.
solid? Yeah, the beginning.
probably towards the bottom.
Oh, towards
Probably
the bottom.
towards. Yeah. Or maybe above Hormia. Yeah, that's cool. That's
Alright.
good.
Next.
Wow. Okay. Everyone's gonna be talking about this. I want everyone, even including Watkins, to debate on this. The Ancient Magnus Bride. 9 out of 10 for me. Holy shit! We're gonna really go.
Yep.
Is
Yep.
it one season or as
Mm.
two?
Everything. The movies too.
Okay.
Everything.
And that's me
Yeah,
as somebody who hasn't finished it and I still love it. I've listened to the music, the score, the animation. That's just fucking flawless. I have not seen season 2 of her in high school, or the academy, wherever she's at, but still fucking beautiful. The art, the animation. Watkins, out of this whole damn list, one that if you have not seen Ancient Magnus Bride, the one that I will put my heart in. Out of all these, is Ancient Magnus Bride.
Yeah, no. Even if we were just taking season 1 into account, 9 out of 10. Yeah, put that up there.
Yeah.
It's
Bring that shit down, Raj. Not S tier, it's A tier.
Yeah.
Is anybody else gonna
That's
fight?
fair. That's fair. No, I am good with that.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good with A tier.
Yeah.
Season 1 definitely.
Yeah.
Season
Yeah.
2
Mhm.
I wasn't as big
Fucking
on,
amazing.
but I'm still cool with. I'm still with that.
Yeah.
All right. We in compromise for that. Next on the list, the pet girl, Sakurasu. I'm gonna just say real quick. I feel bad for where I read the manga. That anime is a straight 8 out of 10. I would have given it anything higher had I not found out what happens later on in the manga. So for the sake and purposes of knowing how the anime ended, I think it's fine. It was good. If you want more, do not ask for it. Do not look for it anywhere else because believe me, the anime ended up way better than where you think the manga ended.
Which one is it? This one again? My bad.
That girl. of
Pet girl of
Sakura.
Sakurasu.
Oh, I love
It's-
that, man.
It's the fourth one from the right in the second row.
It is down.
Fourth one from
like,
the right.
This one?
No, down and then over 2.
over 2.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's the one.
So you said A, or what'd you say?
B, I
No,
think.
B tier for me. It's good.
That's fair. Yeah, I need to read the manga because where it ended in the anime.
No, don't you dare do that. Don't you dare do that. No. If there's
my
one piece of advice I can tell anybody, do not fucking read that manga. Do not read the light novel. Wherever you are at in the story, leave it at that. That's all.
Okay.
Trust me.
Wow.
Trust me. If there's any
Really?
piece of advice I will tell anybody, it's not worth destroying
Really?
your image on the anime. Trust me, it's
What
not.
the hell
worth it.
happens?
Damn.
Yeah, but I'm
You don't
scared.
wanna
Like,
know.
Godzilla show.
No,
wait,
I
wait,
don't
what
wanna
happened?
know.
I don't want to know.
Okay, well, it's really cute. I love it. Yeah,
It-
he's fine.
Yeah, I
If-
haven't watched it yet.
You haven't watched this one either, really?
Yeah, I keep getting
Mm.
surprised with how many Nate has not seen.
Wow.
Like, oh,
Me too.
I'm surprised
Me
with that
too.
one.
I'm not as big of a rom-com,
Yeah,
person
nah.
as you guys may think, you know.
I know. I guess so.
This next anime, I will just say real quick, Vash has no say in the matter because I say so because shame on him for not finishing it. Alia sometimes tries to hide her feelings in Russian. Definitely 9 out of 10. I prefer the manga more than the anime personally, but overall the animation, the comedy, the romance is all there. It definitely shows for a very recent anime. I will not take anything more than an answer because I don't think it deserves S tier, but let me know what you guys think.
It did surprise me more than I
Cool.
thought, so I would agree, and it did really well.
It reminded me a bit in the beginning of Snafu with the way the MC has to kind of read the girl, kind of like he knows Russian, but she doesn't know that he knows Russian, so he has to play off and still has to protect her, look out for her, and still has to, be beside her. So it kind of reminded me of Snafu with Hachiman and how he did his thing. So I'm okay with this. I have not finished it, yes, but I still enjoyed it from what it was from the 6 or 7 episodes I've seen.
I want to say mediocre.
Ooh.
Oh.
Why?
Yeah, and
Oh,
well,
let's get
Yuki carries the series. Let's be honest, right? Like she carries the series.
I would agree. Instead of mediocre, I'll put it at 8 out of 10.
mean,
In B tier, but high.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with 8 out of 10. But yeah, I feel like I think there's some cute moments, especially like Alia, some of her like expressions and stuff like that, some of
Yeah.
her reactions. I think they are. I think I need to see more, right? I don't think it's
Mhm.
necessarily quite there yet for me to put any higher. I personally, I still would say 7 out of 10, but I'm cool. I'm cool with 8.
8's good.
Okay.
It's not, but I'll, for the sake of argument, I will put 8.
All
I
right.
will put 8.
It breaks his soul right
It
now.
does. It does.
He's like,
Oh, it's got it. Now, this next anime, I know for a fact everyone has watched, and this is definitely one we can all talk about. Toradora.
Ooh,
I personally will put this S tier. I don't care about how anybody else thinks.
damn.
It was one of my top romance of all time. I know a lot of people do not like about Taiga or the other MC. I know some of the romantic aspects is not there for it, but for me personally, it just holds a place in my heart because of the way how, a tall, guy that looks very, angry, and a small girl that always gets, judged for like a tiger or anything like that. These two people that you don't think end up being together. And it's just a unique perspective on a romantic, high school fling that just ends up being something completely more than what you thought it was going to be. It just holds a special place, especially since I watched it a long time ago. I think almost when it had released prior. So I was there from the
It released
beginning.
in 2008.
Yeah, so I
Dang, for real?
pretty sure I have seen it on YouTube. Not even like
Yes,
on,
sir.
not even
Oh,
when
in like 3
In
parts.
parts?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I was
Part
one of those
one,
guys.
part
I
two,
was there with a
part
text
three.
written. Don't even at me, yo. But yeah.
Part 3 in Espanol. Oh my god.
Oh, you don't even know.
having to find the other channel that has the other part in it.
Literally.
And it starts, like, earlier in the part.
Oh my
but
god.
I will be biased on this anime.
How
and
far
this
we've
whole
come,
special-
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't
really?
even these new generational
You
people don't know the
kids-
struggle
you
about
kids
what we
don't-
had to do to get
Yeah.
the latest source, the latest
Oh god.
sauce. But
Wondering when the next episode of Naruto is gonna drop.
oh
only
my
to find
god,
out,
the
we're still in
fight-
Filler
oh,
Town.
They don't know.
Oh my
They don't know.
God.
The pain arc too. They will never understand the literal pain of me trying to fucking find the literal fight with him and Naruto. But
Hey,
anyways,
Crash, I'm
I'm
about to
getting
say,
ahead
I
of myself.
love your flashback story, but we're not in Naruto where we need a swing.
Okay.
We're right now here talking about the tier list.
Right. I'm binging. A 10 out of 10 for me. S tier. To you guys, what would you guys say?
Toradora is mid. It is 7 out of
Oh.
10.
Oh.
And I could understand if it was one of like the first anime you watched, right? It's a classic.
Oh shit.
Now, if you watch Toradora now, you cannot tell me it is not mid.
Damn.
It is
Damn.
not. It is mid. I kind of want to put it in trash. I'm actually being a little generous, but
Oh,
yeah, 7 out of 10. The cast is terrible in my opinion.
Hurts my soul.
Like the main two are bearable for me, but outside of
Oh,
them,
Not
the
very-
cast is just not good.
Okay.
Honestly,
damn.
yeah, just leave it there, Vash. Just leave it there.
Oh,
honestly.
damn.
no,
okay.
don't do that.
So Nico,
I-
you have to be the balance of the
And then
force.
the whole series built up for what? A kiss?
Yeah,
At the end?
we don't want that. Like, look.
Oh, you get
I
at
mean,
the
isn't
end?
that the
Hold on,
point?
hold on,
Isn't
hold on,
that the point of
And they grew
romance?
together.
Of course, you get
Hold
a
on.
kiss. I know this is 2008, but like that
Yeah.
came out now, people are clowning on it. That's all you get. You get a kiss.
What I will say was,
For your
it's
trouble?
for back in the day when that second to last episode before they split up was they snuck away. They went to this hotel room, whatever, and then they finally confess their feelings. And then you get that moment where Taiga's her tippy toes trying to kiss him, and she's like another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then it goes black. So you assume maybe they might do the deed, maybe you might get something spicy out of it, and it's just a rebellious moment where the reality is what's going to go down, but they don't want that little moment to end. And that's where I think for its time when it had released was very, very amazing romance.
Impactful, for sure.
I
But
can see
now,
that.
but now that we have a
It
lot
doesn't
more
hold up well.
romance, and there's a lot more better anime that has overcome that once iconic moment, that once iconic anime that we know as Toradora. For its time, I will at least agree with you that it hasn't hold up to it. But if you were there at its moment when it released, it was peak romance.
I would say 7. I'm okay with that.
Honestly, fuck you guys. Whatever. I can't believe you guys are
I think
I thought I was gonna be the only one. I thought I was gonna be the only one.
I think
I love it
once
a lot,
words
man,
were
but-
said, I think last episode is nostalgic is a drug, and it seems like Crash is really on it.
I don't blame you, Crash. I really don't.
I think the best part too of all this is the fact that our 7s are different than Crash's 7s.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're right. So for him, technically, it's calling it trash. So that's the thing. That's why he's more in pain because it technically is trash compared to him. That's
Yes.
You guys are killing me here.
That's right.
The next on the list, we're gonna end it. We're gonna do like the quintessential quintuplets, and I want to give a quick shout out to Vash because we actually had watched. I know, but that was Kaiguya-san. Sorry, no, that's the wrong movie. This anime was good. Looking back on it, I had given it a lot more, and I'm still waiting for the OVAs. So that being said, I'm gonna give it solid. I want to give it more, but I'm missing the OVAs and the marriage movie that's coming out, the webs after the whole thing. So I'm a little upset about that. Have we watched the movie? I think we have watched the movie. I think I'm bugging out.
We saw the movie. I'm just not sure if it was you and me or with my old friend. If I saw with him, so I don't recall if it was you or with him. So I can't remember. But for me, I give it solid. It's an 8 out of 10 as an overall. With the seasons or a movie, depending on 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. But overall, I give it solid.
I'm good with solid. Purely for Nino and Miku, those are the two best girls. 100%.
Yes.
I mean, for those two, I give it a solid.
I'll give it a
All
7
right.
personally.
Hey Watkins, I suggest to watch this show as well. If you want to watch, you get 5 ladies to choose, and you have 5 options.
Neat.
We're gonna end off here on the final anime since we're strapped for time. I'm gonna skip 2 of them ahead because I specifically am gonna go for Memory since he doesn't like tall guys and short girls or short guys and tall girls. Lovely Complex, an iconic old anime from back in the day, and I will say for its time again, just like with Toradora, 9 out of 10. If I were to look back on it now, the animation doesn't hold up. There's better stuff to watch, but the stuff that it was bringing out, the idea that a short king can't date a tall girl, fuck no. That's definitely allowed. If you want to date that, go for it. Don't feel scared. Yeah. Don't let your homies talk shit about that. If that's what you want, go and get it. But I would leave it at 9 out of 10 personally.
I would agree with that.
Which one is this one?
Yeah. I have no problem. I have no problem with I have no problem with someone doing that. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't know.
I'm like top middle. Literally, chemistry.
I'm almost 6 foot, right? So I'm like 5'10". So I cannot personally be with a girl that is taller than me.
So
unless significantly taller.
That's fair.
Where's solid? What you guys want it?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. I would agree. I would agree.
What were you rating it? Memory?
I haven't even watched it.
Yeah.
I was talking about the short.
Oh my god!
I was talking about the short.
I was talking about the short king. Yeah, because I was like, I'm 5'10".
You didn't even give a fuck about that one.
Yeah, I was like, I'm 5'10". If a girl's taller than me, like it's okay. Or she's like 5 around my height, 5'11", 6 foot, whatever. Like that's probably fine. But I'm talking about like a massive difference, like how there is in Changes in My Heart. That's where I'm like, I couldn't personally, not my cup of tea, but.
All right, so next one, let's go.
We're gonna do one more. I was gonna end it at that.
Yeah. I'll say
let's
just finish it on the list. We good to go for another 10 minutes.
Okay. Next on the list, Go Sick.
Haven't watched it.
Okay, I would say it's for the romance aspect, 7. It's good, really good, but it's good. It's really good, but the romance isn't crazy. So yeah.
Low mid, you want it Neko, or you want it high mid?
Yeah. Let's put it above Toradora because it's at least.
All right.
Yeah. You're fucking killing me. Seriously.
Understood.
All right, so I won 100 girlfriends last time. I'm gonna lose this one. All right, you know what? I can win some, I lose some, I guess. Next
All
on the list, since we're done with that, I'm gonna butcher the name in Japanese, so please excuse me. Please try to work with me on this. Sukira Kiri.
It's
Suki-
That's
great.
the
Which one's
Oh.
that one?
Oh, Suki got
Sukigakure.
cheated. Oh,
it's-
yes.
Yeah.
That one you're on right now.
Oh,
Yep. That
That's
one.
a
perfect.
10 out of 10,
Yeah.
bro.
This
Oh.
one.
Oh, no.
This one was
Oh,
great.
yeah,
I
I
would.
heard good things about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would be fine with 10 out of 10. Honestly, I personally
Yeah,
would put
yeah.
it great. It's just super wholesome, awesome dynamic between the main characters. It looks very beautiful as well. One that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about. It's pretty underrated.
I haven't watched it
Yeah.
or heard of it. I don't think so.
And it's a good 12 episodes because it finishes the story in 12 episodes. So it's a
Yeah,
that's why I say 10 out of 10 because there's no like it's perfect how it is. So it's good.
yeah. I'm actually good with that. I'm cool with 10 out of 10.
Okay.
The opening.
Since we got that done, next on the list is Tony Nakwa, Fly Me to the Moon. And
Tony
I will
Nakwa.
just say I like it, but that being said, mid as fuck, 7 out of 10.
That is
I
a
want to
damn.
rate it higher, but I don't think
To me,
now
I-
lately it holds up.
Crash. It's kind of crazy. I think I agree.
Damn.
Damn.
Wait,
I
wait,
look.
wait,
I wanna give it
wait.
I
Damn.
want to give it 8.
All right.
But the
I
thing
think
is,
I agree.
All right. So we have
it-
two
it still
sevens.
hasn't hold up.
I'm giving 10 out of 10 just because biased, but if I have to give honest about rom-com, I'll give a great 9 out of 10. I'll give it A tier because I watch your wifey, great great rom-com with your partner, beautiful song, and
Actually,
they fell in love with each other organically, and it's because they
Mhm.
came back to each other. Like he literally was stupid enough to get hit by a car or truck, and then he still walked to find her bleeding out there and still see her in the snow, and it was just beautiful with the moon sunlight behind and everything, or sorry, not sunlight, moonlight behind and everything. And then their relationship, him doing the best, their relationship of sleeping together, it just reminded me of myself and my partner, of how we first started dating. You know, she was a shy one within a relationship, and just growing within the relationship, it was beautiful. So to me, that's why I'll put it at great, even gold status, but that's just me being biased.
Put
I'll say
8.
solid.
Yeah.
I'll say
Ooh,
solid.
I push him, yes.
Yeah, no, yeah, because the newest season was good. The
Yeah, it
newest
was.
season was a lot better. I think
It was.
I'm really stuck on the first season that I wasn't as crazy on, but
You know what? It's the opposite for me. The first season hit for me more. The second season actually was a little more mid. However, looking at it now, I am a sucker for girls with pink hair. So you know what? Raise that shit to 8, Bash. Let's
That's
go.
why.
Alright. I'll put it. I'm okay. Put it in right here.
That's fine. I can live with that. If we have nothing more to say on that, next anime, Maid-sama.
Oh,
this is a classic too, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, it is a classic.
Pretty
That
old.
would
I haven't watched
be
it.
by Wotokoi.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
I assume so because it's made.
Yeah, I would
Yes,
say a 7 because it's more. Ooh, at first it's very toxic, but it gets really sweet. It's actually
Lower than Toradora? Toradora? It's gonna be
yeah,
Toradora.
it's bored. Yeah, put that over Toradora. There you go.
You guys are fucking crazy, but okay, hey, whatever you guys having for the content, right? Chat.
Yeah, I think that's a good 7 out of 10.
Alright, next.
All right.
Look,
All right.
there's a maid involved, so obviously it's got to be better.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? For that, I'm gonna give that to you. You know what? You got me there.
All
Oh,
right.
but next on the list, going forward is Honey and Clover. Honey and Clover.
Oh,
Mm.
oh.
I haven't watched this one.
Me neither.
Have at it.
See. Okay, the romance is so hard in this one because it
That's
goes
what she said.
kind of. Oh, there
Hey,
you go.
yo.
It kind of goes somewhere, but it doesn't at the end of the day. So I would say
Mid?
I would say 8
Mm,
because all the other.
8?
Oh my god, it's so hard.
Wait,
I
8?
would say 8. Yeah, I would say
Low
8.
8?
Yeah, low 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay.
There we go. We're gonna put that there.
All right. Next on the list, I have here The World God Only Knows.
Ooh.
mm.
Okay, who's seen this one though?
I've only saw
this one?
season 1,
No, it's
and there's
the
like
one-
hella
heard of it.
seasons.
the one
It's
by
the
Blue Box,
by Blue Box.
Wait,
Yeah.
which one? This one?
That one
right?
right there.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where do we put in it?
I've only watched one
You're
season.
a-
There's like hella seasons.
I
Yeah,
know. I had to catch up on that too. That's why I'm staying quiet. I have nothing to say on that, honestly.
I would say 7. It's good. It's really good. A friend of mine would kill me if they saw this, but yeah, it's
I
7.
did Toradora?
Yeah, it is.
To think Crash,
Get something that's better than Toradora.
Crash, just say I'm gonna put
And everything.
anything. If it's on 7, I'm putting everything higher than Toradora. Just know that already.
You guys can go fuck yourself. That's all.
It has-
Oh,
it has-
man.
the cast is better. I'm not gonna lie. The world God only knows great. It is good. It's just it's a harem, right? So it's really
Alright.
hard to. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Next on the list, I have watched. So I'm not gonna just keep saying no, I haven't. Call of the Night, 9 out of 10. I can't wait for season 2.
Agreed.
Mm.
I
Call
believe
of the
it's this
night.
one,
I
right?
don't even. No, I don't even think it's on here.
Oh, it's not.
No,
Oh.
I know I said that. Don't say that now. The tier list is ruined. How can we save it?
Wait, what's the first one then? What is that?
The first one is Date Alive, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, it is live. It's coming up. It's coming up. I'm not that far off from it.
Alright.
All right. So yeah, it's not on the pictures. No.
So we gotta skip on that one.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck
Mentally,
it. You know what?
It's not
Call of the Night would be solid though. I feel like.
What would you rank it? I would have put 9 out of 10. Would you say the same?
I would say solid. I would say 8.
Wow.
I guess so. You're right because the Rome. Yeah. You know.
Would you guys at all? Fuck me. Whatever. I guess. Sure. 8 out of 10.
Visually, that anime is gorgeous. Like
It
the
is.
background.
Detective is about to go hard. Season 2. That's all I got for that.
That's what. Yeah. Exactly. Season 2 will be a 9, but season 1's a 8 for sure.
The rush of
Ooh.
emotions that Crash has been going through.
I know.
Yeah.
This whole tier list, like
Anyways.
everything started. It started so solid.
So great,
He was
and
like,
then
"Oh,
you
I'm
just
so
like-
proud of y'all," and then the Toradora happened.
It just can't be heard.
Toradora. I have no word. Anyway,
It's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
next on the list I have here is what
Otakoi.
What's a
Otakoi.
koi?
Otakoi.
Ooh.
Can we put this
Hey,
in
I
gold?
actually watched this one.
I am
Yes,
down for
do it,
gold.
do it,
Which
do
was
it,
that one?
do it,
Do
do
it.
it.
It's next to the green one, Garden of Words,
Yes.
So is this one?
to the right.
There you go.
Yeah, that one.
Literally,
Come on, bro.
relatable relationships with adults.
Yeah.
All I need to say. All
Yep.
I need to say. Like, it's so good. It's so good.
Yes.
All right.
Need another
I
season.
watched it. The fact that I watched it.
I know,
It
right?
means
I'm
something.
glad-
It means
Look
something
at this.
that he watch it.
It means
This guy
something,
right
man.
here,
Let's
he watch
go.
it. It means something right here.
We need more of it so bad.
I don't think we
We
will,
do.
guys. Sadly, you gotta. rate it.
No. We got fucking Railgun season 4. We might get this 2026, 2027. Who knows?
Right.
Maybe.
But
Anything
next on the
happen.
list is one that's gonna maybe be a cheer jerker. Plastic Memories.
Oh man,
Solid S tier for me.
that's a 9 out of 10 for me.
That's fine. I can live with a 9.
I don't know
What
what's
about
under
you
that
guys?
poster.
I was gonna say 8 out of 10.
Hey,
It's next to Garden of Words again, to the right.
that one right there.
Yeah, see, I want to say 8. It's I'm gonna say 8, but
Could you put low 9? Could we compromise on a low 9? Or is that too
Yeah.
high for you?
Yeah, look, come on, man.
I guess.
They're like,
Yeah.
he's like,
You don't like this?
I don't like seeing it there. I don't like.
Compromise for low 8.
I don't like seeing it there, but I'll compromise. Because
Oh
I think
my
we
God.
compromised on one of mine before. So
All right.
Alright.
Fucking Tamako Love Story next
Oh,
on this
I love
list.
this series so much. This is a solid though, because the romance is only until because the poster that I'm seeing is the movie though, but we're going as a whole. So I would say it's a solid because the series really isn't about the romance until the movie,
oh wow,
and then it goes
that's
yeah.
crazy.
So the movies
Wow.
you would count as a yeah.
And
It's,
which one is
it's a
that
solid
poster?
though. The second
that
one,
one right there.
And so you
Great
said
series.
we're here?
Romance is cute in the movie. Yeah,
Alright.
Okay.
that's a good one.
We are almost done with this tier list. We only have 7 more to go.
Let's
Next
go.
on this list, Date Alive. Out
Okay,
of
well, Mary.
everything this roller coaster of an anime this is, I'll give it a whole solid 8 out of 10. Like high solid.
I'm
Oh,
good with that.
All right, I thought you would be hurt.
That's one of the first anime I've watched too.
Yeah, like
Kind of crazy.
the characters are iconic, but if you really look into it, it's not like the best harem anime by any means. But it
And
was
here
very fun to
solid,
watch
or you
overall.
guys want in the middle?
Whatever you guys prefer.
Yeah, I'd say just right there is fine.
I
I
can live with that.
I have not seen Dead Alive. I've been told about it. I've heard about it, but I haven't
Yeah.
put in the time for it.
I mean, at this point, if you haven't watched it, you're not missing out on much. Like, if you have time to watch it, cool.
Alright,
If not,
cool.
it's whatever.
Good.
But next on this list, The Tunnel to Summer, The Exit of Goodbyes. That is a film, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Um,
Right.
It's second from the right,
That one.
all the way. Yeah, right there.
I haven't seen that one. I've been meaning to.
I haven't saw that one either. This might be our first did not watch.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not watch. Wow,
Wow.
let's
I
go.
honestly did.
Oh wow.
I honestly did not
Okay.
think we would have one. Wow, that's crazy.
You know what? You know
I'm
what? We
impressed.
love to see it. We
I'm
love to see it. Okay, okay.
It is good from what I've heard, so definitely
So
watch
we
it.
had to probably
Nothing's in
binge it
trash
together.
yet, though. You know.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
Not
Second
yet.
change.
Not yet. We have 6
literally
left.
Yeah.
6 more left.
One may have to drop down into there the end of 7 out of 10.
Next on the list I have here, I have My Love Story. Anybody watch this one either?
Crash, you haven't seen? Oh, this one. This is solid though. Solid. Come on, guys.
I'm guessing this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It. No, you know what? I'll say 7 because. Yeah, it's 7. It's 7. I can't lie. It isn't
Still
like the
above
greatest love
Borderline.
story for me, but it's great. You see this? Do you see that big man right there? He kisses his friend, and it's so funny. I love
Oh
it.
God, I forgot about that. At least
Wow.
put plastic to not make it sussy, but hey, whatever. Do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah. I know.
Next on the list, since we're going past that now, School Rumble. School Rumble.
Classic.
I assume it's the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
figure.
It's so good.
Where we putting
Are
this
you
one?
putting it? What are we thinking?
I think 8, right? Because it's really like the romance side isn't. Yeah, I think
Solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put
solid.
that shit lower. Yeah, solid.
Where you guys want in the middle?
Nope.
No.
Low 8.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
Next, after that, I have The Garden of Words. That is literally the green anime. Yep.
Another Shinkai film. I'm surprised
Yeah.
this one's actually as high as like some of his other ones.
Right?
Mhm.
Because this went by Mao, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mao has this for what? Mao has them. Mao has that as well.
7.87 out of 10 as of that list.
And this movie is really short too. Like the one in
Yeah.
the Fireflies one. This movie's like 40 something minutes long,
Oh,
or 50
wow.
minutes.
Sure
Yeah.
as well.
This is the age gap one too, right?
Nobody's
Yeah.
watched it?
It is. I have, yeah.
Okay, so where do we
okay.
put it?
Let's see.
I would put it
In
7.
terms of the romance,
Yeah, 7 for me.
I would say like probably high 7 or low 8.
Yeah.
But like visually, animation, all that. I mean, it's just Shinkai film, so probably not
Mhm.
surprising. But
The first time he dealt with rain, man. Ugh. Or for what I
Yeah.
think. That rain in the series, ugh. Beautiful.
All right. Next I have here is The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. This one I have watched. 8 out of 10. I love the animation. I think the romance was good. I have nothing more to say on that because season 2 is confirmed, but we don't know if it's in production yet. So it was nice. It was a nice little palate
Second.
cleanser.
I'm good with 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 for sure.
All right. At least I get one for once. Fuck me. It's for Jesus Christ.
Where do we put
The
this
second
one?
one.
And where do we put it?
And
8 out of 10.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
All right.
Next one I have, the second to the last one on the list, My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999.
9.
And which is this
Yeah,
one?
think I would
nine.
put, I think
Yeah,
it's
nine.
the last one. I think I'd put this one in the same tier as Angel Next Door, probably.
I literally put it right underneath it, personally.
Yeah.
Maybe E or higher. I don't care. It's
be honest,
literally the
you
same
know
with
what?
me.
I'll give you that because season 2, I don't even got, season 2 will be 9 for you guys. That 8 is fine for me because Crash, they be doing spicy things in season 2.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
I've heard. I'm just waiting for when. I mean, my the Angel Sport Next Door Spoils Me Rotten has been confirmed. Yamada-kun hasn't. So I'm just like at this point, if it's not confirmed yet, I'm not gonna hold out on it. It's whenever it comes out. I'm a patient man. I can wait. But finally, the last
We're
on
doing
this
it.
list.
Wait, what are we doing for that one? 8 out of 10.
The-
Out of 10.
You did it, yeah.
Underneath Angel Spoils Me Rotten.
Yeah.
Where do we put it? What is that?
Literally right
At the
underneath.
very end.
Bottom.
Just at the very end. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
There
And then
we
the
go.
final one on the list, out of all the animes, the number 48 on this list is Tashio Otome Fairy Tale.
It's so good though. Like
What?
I was immediately
Oh,
going
I guess
for
Blue
the
Box
7.
is on here.
No, Blue Box is not on it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Either. I apologize.
Oh, wait, how is it not? What?
It didn't make the top because
that's
it was
kinda
out
crazy.
September 2024. Remember,
Oh yeah,
Blue
yeah.
Bloods
Right.
didn't come out until a month after
Yeah.
the fact.
Yeah, it's October. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
No one's
I
seen
haven't
this,
watched that
have
one.
they?
I haven't
This
watched it
one?
either.
This is like more the Edo period,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah, yeah.
it's nice. I would
Yours?
say, I was thinking maybe 7, but I would say solid. It's solid.
All
I
right.
think. Yeah.
And then
Oh,
we
Blue
go
Box,
and
go status.
yeah, about to say if we,
Put Blue Bloods in trash just to fuck with it.
Whoa.
about to say let's not do that.
Do it.
If we were
Do
gonna
it.
pull blue box,
Do it.
Just
Do it.
fuck, if I couldn't get my
Do
Toradora, fuck Blue
No,
Bloods.
no,
Whoa,
don't.
whoa, whoa, whoa!
You know-
Okay, okay, you know what? Wait, no, we have to keep the agenda. It has to be above Toradora. Yeah.
You guys are such asses.
if we're gonna
but
put blue box,
hey,
I will put blue box right here in the middle.
Okay,
That's good with
yeah,
me.
That's
sure,
fine.
yeah.
That's
I'm fine with that. But yeah, so shout out again once more to Australia Otaku, because I see where you put that, Vash. Put that shit back in mid. You guys are definitely wrong with that list. I want to say shame on you for assuming that those animes are high or lows, because they were definitely wrong for sure. Next time, go to the right people, the goats like us. Actually, I tell you what the right answer is for those kind of animes. And I hope you guys liked our tier list. It is by far opinionated by any means. You definitely may have different opinions for sure, but this is what we think is our top, our mid, and our, for once, no trash. So that's crashy surprising. We more or less think majority of the romance in this list is good, great, or 10 out of 10. Fucking surprised Toradora didn't make the list though. It's fine though. We can't win everything. But hey, I got 100 girlfriends, so I want to give a shout out again to my co-hosts. Thank you again, guys, for doing this tier list with me. And comment, please, down on the video below. What do you think should have been on the tier list that we didn't talk about that should have been number 10, number 9, number 8, or trash? Let us know down in the comments below. I'll give the outro to you, Vash. Please take it away.
Like you heard it here, chat. We did our first tier list ever on the AniMa W3 Studio channel ever. First time ever on the Anime Daily podcast. If you agree with or disagree with, if you saw some clips online about some of these, if you want to let us know, comment down below. Like Crash said, and like we said in the beginning, for Neko, Memory NK, Watkins, personal channels is down below in the description for the links so we can find it. And we appreciate for everyone checking out Love Theme. Our last and next Love Theme episode will be coming in next week. We might be changing up the main topics. I'm not going to tell you guys right now. I'm not going to spoil you and everything. But if you guys have any suggestions, let us know. As you see, we succeeded in a tier list. We didn't fight. We didn't argue. We agree. We compromise. Like anything you should do in a relationship, you should compromise.
Ooh, I like that.
You shouldn't lose yourself within the relationship, but you should also be happy within it. So that's the most important thing. And like we said in the beginning, love makes you do stupid things. So without further ado, guys, we see you in the next one. And let me say my outro that I'm trying to get right here. Thank you for joining us tonight, for taking the time to listen in. The Anime Podcast presented by AniMa W3 Studio, our production team, Vash, Watkins, and the special thanks to the producers. Don't forget to follow the socials and the brand and the team. All the links are down below in the description. Lastly, share, like, and most importantly, give feedback and let us know what you thought of the episode. You guys is what makes the show help us succeed. On behalf of everyone at AniMa W3 Studio team, we thank you for joining us, and our special guest to our recurring one of Crash and Neko, and our recurring guest on the team, maybe team, part-timer, we don't know. We appreciate for everyone being here. So this podcast, it was not recorded by Live Studio audience, and we see you later. Take care.
Yeah.
Toradora trash.
Should have been on that list. Should have been 10 out of 10.
Toradora trash. Toradora trash.
Cheese goes and pancakes with syrup. Go enjoy. Eat it. Take care.
Stop. Yeah, you can't convert.
Oh my god.
Love is love.
Oh man.
Oh, fucking Watkins should have done the fucking intro again. What is love? Baby, don't hurt.
Baby, don't
Don't hurt me. No more.
more.
Damn, that one.
Bang, bang, gang, 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 gang.